You need to remember.
Oh, yes, my heavens.
All right, we should be live. Let's do a quick audio check. Everyone in chat, hello. I see we currently have 12 people watching. That's actually twice as many as I thought would be watching tonight. So I'm already very happy with that. Could my brothers and sisters, if we have any sisters in chat, give us a shout if they can hear us okay. Please let us know that you can hear us okay.
I can hear you.
All right, you got me, Lark. Awesome. All right, to do one more test before we begin, I'm going to play one of my YouTube videos just to make sure audio is coming in okay. I don't want to play something that'll get me copyright struck, though. Let's see.
The Patriot.
Let's just play this. Let's see if we can hear this.
All right, Tomo. Now's your time. Tell him how you really feel. June! I love you!
You can hear it?
And I love you, bro.
June, I said I love you.
Yeah, and I love you too, Brosidon, Lord of the Broshin.
No, I really love you.
And I love you, bro Montana.
Okay, so...
Hannah wants to let you know that she is, in fact, a sister.
What was that?
Hannah says she's a sister.
Hannah says she's a sister.
Yep.
Oh. Well, I didn't know that.
Yep, that's it. We're good.
Hannah says I'm a sister. Well, that is awesome.
All
But
right.
could everyone hear?
Yes, we can hear the video.
Video was too loud and I was too soft. Okay, we can adjust that. That's easy enough. I will turn mine up. I will turn this slightly down.
It was fine, but I had my volume way turned down.
But you were okay, Lark? You could hear it okay?
Yeah, I could hear.
Okay, we'll
But
turn
I had it soft just so I wouldn't disturb the stream.
Let's do it like this. You've got your headphones on though, right?
Yeah, but
It shouldn't bother
Not on
anyone.
my phone.
Okay. All right, so everything should be good.
Should being the operative word.
Well, we'll just find out when we get there, I guess.
You guess.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and pull up Star Wars and we will get this started. The reason I wanted to test it now is because once Star Wars goes on, like once I turn it on, it may be hard to fix the audio after it comes on. So...
After that, it's kind of like, lower your volume. Don't you hate it when your volume is, like, stuck between too loud, but if you notch it down suddenly you can't hear it?
Okay. Let's do it, guys. This is it. I hate to say it, but once we start, it's going to be hard to leave the game until we're done for the night because the problem with Star Wars: The Old Republic is it's a great game, but it doesn't like to play ball very often. So if y'all say, "Hey, man, the game is too loud, we can't hear you," I'm going to have to tell you, "All right, well, I'm sorry. There's not a whole lot I can do except maybe adjust settings in game." Because once the game starts, when it's time for me to turn it down, it's going to be really rough. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's chat saying right now while I pull up chat on my own screen?
They say, "May the Fourth be with you," and now's the time to be racist to the Twi'leks. Ain't that right, Lark?
I'm glad you all remember that. I'm actually very glad you all remember that. That was a fun time. But we're actually not doing that playthrough tonight. We're doing a very different one.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to be going... Which will be more music.
There it is. All right, you should be good. Yep. Okay. So, all right. Before we get started, I'm gonna make sure the audio is still working pretty well before we jump too deep into this. Lark, are you able to hear me well over the music? I want to make sure that my voice is audible over the volume. This is about as loud as it gets with this music playing in the background. I want to make sure that you can hear me over it.
I can hear you. I think you should go ahead and log into what you're going to do, simply because the music here is just a little
Well, maybe I can lower the volume.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, just lower the music volume.
let's go down to 54. I think that's why that. Does that make any difference? Is that okay?
Yeah, give it a second to catch it.
No, you're fine. How does that sound? Any better? Any better? We good? The lag should have caught it by now. Okay. Any better?
Yeah, put it at 75.
Okay, 75 it is. Is that any better?
Yes. Oh, that one, mine just dropped $10. For many months I've awaited this stream, and at last is here. The return that shows.
Well, thank you for the $10. Glad to bring this back. Hey, is that any better, Lark?
From what I can tell, yeah.
Okay, so it sounds good.
Yeah, chat's in here on the Slack.
All right, excellent. Then we will go ahead and get started. All right, guys. So before we get started, let me do a little bit of explanation. This is Xian Harani. She was who I played last time we did a Star Wars stream. But tonight we're not going to play her. We're not going to play her character. We're going to play this one. This is Liya Tai, my bounty hunter character. And the cool thing about Liya Tai is that she has her own story. I am actually in the process of writing a novel around her called Priceless, a Star Wars story. Her story has been a lot of fun to create. I've really been enjoying building who she is and what she's gone through. There's a lot of fun to this. To be truthful with you, part of why I wanted to write this was because I was very disappointed in the way Star Wars has been going lately. And even The Mandalorian has really been going downhill from what I've seen. And I feel like I could do a bounty hunter style story better than what The Mandalorian has given us. So I have challenged myself to make a better story than that with Liya Tai. And Lark, you have said that you actually think it's better so far.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
More detailed explanation to come later.
Yeah, we'll explain as we go through.
Oh, B1, this is the Old Republic, the Star Wars MMO.
I'm going to move my mic a little closer so that Lark can be heard a bit better.
Indeed.
All right. All right, well, let's get started then, I say. Let's log in. We are on Chapter 2, The Price of Fame. Lark and I are picking up on Hoth right now.
Yes. And I will be bringing in one of my Sith.
Yep, Lark is going to be playing a Sith. I will be playing Liya Tai.
Yeah, we moved the mic.
And Lark will speak loud enough, I'm sure.
Ricola. Load us in.
What's your favorite story class, Raven Knight? Honestly, Bounty Hunter so far is my favorite. Other than that, I'd have to say maybe the Jedi Knight, like the Jedi Knight story. That's really cool. In regards to the Mandalorian, I blame the executive the moment they went back on S2's ending. Yeah, that was a problem. Yay, Lark is gonna set things on fire.
More like with lightning, but yes.
No, he's gonna electrocute everything.
Everything with insight.
Come on, game, don't do this.
Please don't do this, not now.
Oh, no, please don't do this, game. If you do this, we have to turn off the stream to fix you. Don't do this, game. It was doing good. I was hearing the music. It was running well. And now it's giving us trouble.
Oh, boy. That's the problem. This
is why we were scared to do a stream of this, because it's probably going to lag out on us.
Well, that's the thing about the Old Republic. It's probably my favorite MMO I've ever played, but it also is the one that fights you the most. Like, it will even fight when you try and pay to get a subscription, it will fight you.
We'll give it a few more minutes, and if nothing happens, I will have to end the stream so I can try again.
Or see if by some miracle you can trick it into getting into just closing the game rather than...
We'll try, but remember last time I did this, we had to turn off the computer completely.
Yep.
Wait, I'm hearing music. Oh! Yes, it seems to be catching up.
Yep, sometimes it just has to be moronic. But at least we have progress.
Come on. It's going slow. It's going slow, but it's making progress. Just be patient with it, guys. We got to be patient. This is a very old game. Like, this is a really, really old game.
honestly, though.
I'm surprised it's still functioning after all the years it's been available.
Because there's no other game really like it until they finally decide to re-release the Knights of the Old Republic.
Hey Raven, which is better, the original Beauty and the Beast or the new remake? Original. The new one's crap. The new one is terrible. That's not even a contest, man. Like, why would you even ask? That movie is garbage. Like who would even ask that question? The new Beauty and the Beast is hot garbage. I hate it. It's just going. It's not wanting to move at any given speed.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, it's weird because it doesn't do that on my computer. It likes effing me over in different ways. Whereas
I'm hearing music again. Hold on.
Oh, are we getting close? Are we getting close?
No, music went away.
Ah, dang at it. What is it, stage fright, buddy? Are you scared?
Well, whenever I can't hear the music, that means it's frozen. Come on. I'm really worried that we're going to have to cancel out the game. Lark, what do you think? We've been waiting a while. Wait, it did something?
Yep. That's why I'm hesitant to say, because I think if we can just wait a second and get you in. Load dagnab you.
It's going so... Wait. It's doing something now?
It moved.
Yeah, yes, come on.
Come on, buddy. Keep working.
Yes!
Finally!
It did it! Yes! Oh, man. Oh my gosh, that was scary. I thought for a minute we were screwed. We'll still have to be pretty careful because I'm pretty sure that it will do stuff like that again throughout the stream.
Be patient to work through it. But anyway, see the moron running around there? That's me.
Alright, let's go ahead and head inside here. Alright, so this is Lark's character, Lord Arminius Thrax. I'm sure that's a Roman name.
It is. And there's a reference to two particular villains.
Gotcha.
And Liya Tai the Stalwart, Lord Arminius Thrax. We are... Well, actually, hold on, let me fix something. I'm going to remove the title here. I don't know why it getting the title.
I don't know, Stalwart's pretty cool.
You think so? Alright, then I'll keep it. I'll keep it if you think it's good.
That was a fun game of red light, green light. Yes, it was.
Go away. Oh, no, it's frozen again. Hold on.
Gosh, dang you!
Yeah, I knew that. I was afraid this would happen. It's just going... because we're streaming, at the same time we're playing, it's going to give us crap. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. It's going to crash. It's going to crash.
You just asked too much of it.
The game is about to crash, guys.
If it's just the game that crashes and it gives you the chance to close it out, the stream won't go, and you can restart it.
Yeah. I am worried we won't be able to play this.
Which will be a crying shame.
Yeah, I'm really worried we won't be able to play this. It is just not functioning. It is just not working. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's back. It's back. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and get started.
Get started before it does anything else stupid.
All right, let's talk to this dude. He looks dweebish. Let's get the word in from him.
Start talking.
Good evening to all, and welcome to the Adama space station. I'm Ensign Rail.
I don't care.
I gather this visit is because you'll be traveling through to the surface of Hoth.
No, I just come to Hoth because I like the weather. Yes, genius.
Is there anything wrong?
No, not at all. I am merely assigned to assist.
How?
I'll be scanning you so I can customize your cold weather equipment.
Oh, great. Intergalactic
Then I'll arrange your
TSA.
briefing. There we are. As you're on the VIP list, Lieutenant Halpern will
Question:
brief
when you make new characters, do you always
He's
play
in the
Knights of the
theater.
Fallen Empire and Knights
Good
of the
day.
Ethereal Throne, or do you skip them?
We just started the base game.
I just use the base game. I don't play any of the other fancy stuff. I just play the... Wait, no, Lark, it looks like we need to go here.
Yes I do.
Yeah, we need to talk to this guy.
Attention, VIPs in the room, let's show some respect. At ease.
Soldier, I demand you shoot
Let's
this
get
man.
this started. Ostensibly, the conflict on Hoth is over salvage from a battle that happened above the planet. In reality, it is our trap for the Republic.
So the salvage is worthless. Or is it just too hard to get to?
A bit of each. There's a fairly major pirate force that
everyone in
holds
the
much
Empire
of what the
is British.
Republic wishes to
Yeah.
recover. The Imperial plan is not
Because
to
everyone
gain
knows the
ground,
true
but rather
evil
to make the
accent
battle
is
as costly as
English.
possible to the Republic. We want our forces small and mobile, and while the Republic keeps chasing victory, we bleed them dry of personnel and equipment.
All right, here's your
Hit
voice.
and run. Not glorious, just effective.
Exactly. Why capture a base when you can force the enemy to spend credits defending it?
Excuse me, everyone. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I brought your cold weather equipment.
Gotta love it. Gotta love
We
it.
were
Love.
just finishing,
She was
Ensign.
holding back.
This should
the
keep your
ring.
cool body temperature up.
Just, you
When
dare
you're ready,
speak,
report your
mortal?
pilot in the shuttle bay for transport to the planet.
Colonel
Yeah,
Vanis at
yeah,
Dawn
Scout
Base will be
Trooper
waiting
School.
for you. Good luck down there.
I like the trooper too. Provided, okay, cold weather equipment. Huzzah.
Hooray! I don't know why that matters, but okay. Let me do. Oh,
It's a stim. You can just inject insulation into your blood now.
got to make a quick change because apparently it was giving me electro sounds because
I thought it sounded cool. Okay.
You would make it. You would think it sounded cool. All right, let's go to the planet Hoth.
So if my helmet wasn't somewhat, helmet's okay, but I just prefer not having it.
Well, the thing is, my character can't even wear helmets.
We're going to Dorn Base.
Dorn Base for Dorn.
Fortified.
All right, let's see if it'll load up for me. Hey, up. There we go.
Wait, once
Hey.
you're in, typically you're in. Okay, we got to talk to pilot.
Hi, pilot.
Join the
You got to join me. There you go.
On the ground, safe and sound, everyone. Clearance code says there is a Commander Triton in charge.
My briefing said I was to meet a Colonel Vanis.
I don't know anything about that. Commander Triton's the one listed as in charge now. I'm sure he can fill you in on the story. I need to de-ice the shuttle here.
All right, you go do that, you person.
I like his uniform.
He's got a nice uniform. It's a pilot's uniform.
All right, I think we got to go here for you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Go in.
Bounty hunter phase. Let's do it.
Here to interrogate your prisoner.
This can't be authentic. Wait
Bonjour
here.
from Louisiana.
I mean it.
Hey, how you doing? A kiss?
You will please excuse my manners before.
No.
The prisoner is right this way.
Ah!
Little rat
A
has been
Jawa
nothing but
on
trouble.
a cold planet? That's impossible.
What do you mean?
It slipped out of its cell 6 times since the patrols brought it in. Don't ask me how.
Have you considered
Never makes a run
through
for
the
it, though.
bars?
Just noses around and starts taking things apart. It's driving me crazy.
Part of the Mechanicum.
Think all the White Maw will be this
Speaking
threatening.
binary, right? That's right.
Good luck understanding it. Show yourself out when you're finished.
Just freaking stole my gun.
Listen to me. British accent equals Republic.
Whoa,
American accent
watch where you
equals
point
Rebel
that thing.
Alliance. Maori accent. Any others? French apparently is supposed to be the Twi'lek accent. Believe it or not. Yep, it is a Jawa. I know some of you are
Yeah, let's ask that. What's a Jawa doing on
Are you a
Hoth?
little far from home?
I don't want to make this assumption, but why does he sound like a minion?
He is a minion. Oh my god.
Kick him out the airlock. He's the imposter.
Help me find Voss.
Yeah, he
Maybe I
does
can
look
get
like
you
a
sprung.
heartless I also think he might be speaking with a slight Italian accent.
Every Italian viewer now hates us. And he ended the conversation with "Bottom."
Kill him.
All right, let's get the hell out of here. That was weird. Talking to Jawas is like listening to a minion on helium. That's what
Still
it is.
better than talking to Ugnaughts. By the way, the Empire doesn't want you to know this, but Jawas are 100% free. You can just go to Tatooine and pick up as many as you want. I have 30 Jawas at my house at any given time.
I found something here. What is this?
We gotta talk to him.
Hold on, I'm opening a thing. Cool, I got a thing.
Oh, but shit's nice.
Alright, let's do this.
Speak.
Your advice boils down to doing nothing, and that I cannot do.
But you can do.
Sir,
But see, you're doing
I
nothing
respect your
already.
bravery, but if you see this through personally, you will be dead. And whose leadership will we have then?
High five? Okay.
High five?
We've been
No,
awaiting
okay.
your arrival. This is Commander Triton, and I
Triton?
am known
Oh,
by the
dude,
core
I love
name
you in Little
Uterus.
Mermaid.
Lieutenant Halpin sent word you would be coming, and we've never had greater need of you.
Colonel Vanis, the commander of this
It's
base, is
Commander
missing.
Colin from, Dragon
We
Age.
fear he's dead, along with all the most
Not the
experienced
chest,
men
the
from this
computer.
base.
What treachery is this? Now I'll go tell me the problem.
Bring me up to speed.
The Colonel went out to investigate evidence of a possible spy probe near the ice lake. He was under heavy guard.
We received a distress call. It was obvious he found trouble.
That is fair.
Scout 1 to Dawn Base. Heavy casualties. Taking heavy casualties. We're under attack. We can't see the...
What on this world could take out an armed group of officers?
Besides the Wampas.
Besides the Republic, there are Wampers, pirates, mostly aliens unafraid of the Empire.
But we can't simply cower in our base when the mission is to damage and exhaust the Republic.
And our men can't do it. Commander, this visit is a gift to us from fate.
They will die. won't they?
I'll find
Whoever is behind this will be nothing but a blot on the snow.
Indeed. I have heard of the
I
power
love
of Sith.
Sith.
I only hope that you have not come too late. Our best case
Also,
scenario
the
is that
Jawas
Colonel
like your place
Vanis'
because you
communications
capture or
tipped
because you
off the
keep
Republic,
taking off while
and he's
the
gone
little kids
quiet.
are trying to strip
But if I were out in that cold,
No, that's
I'd
just
have
the
called
thing,
for a
both.
rescue.
I
If you
put
can
the-
find the
I leave
Colonel,
out my
everyone
ship,
on this base
they
is
jump
in your
in to try and
debt.
strip it for parts, then I take off.
In answer, no. Lark is playing Sith. I'm playing a bounty hunter.
Yep.
I think we gotta go this way. Once we get outside and are moving around a bit more, I'll talk about Liya Tai's story. But as it stands right,
I gotta go down here.
oh, okay, I'll go with you. What the heck are you doing?
His best.
Ah, where'd you go, bro? Hold on,
To the canteen.
I gotta pull up the map. Okay, I see where you went now. All right,
Going on the only place where I can get a drink on this cursed rock.
but all the drinks are ice cold.
So it matches the temperature of my heart. They gave me a box droid as a present. I don't know whether I should feel insulted or not.
I would feel very insulted.
All right, get in here.
Okay, I'm coming.
Follow the blue screen of death. I mean, no, don't do that.
I'm following you, Lark. All right, where are you?
I need to find a Force ghost. That is not a joke.
I'm looking for a ship called the Star Runner.
Well, we're all looking for
Truly
something.
an honor and a surprise. I'm afraid no ships have landed on Hoth in ages.
One just
unless
did.
it's a crash.
Raven, how can I make a race
Actually,
in
the
any
name
universe
Star
without breaking
Runner
the rules of
sounds familiar.
copyright? You can't.
If I may
Slight
ask,
edits.
Have you ever
what do you
paid
need
a
the ship
sub in this
for?
game? If
You're here on Darth
if
Thanoson's
you
behalf,
do,
naturally.
You keep the DLCs after it expires. Yeah, I've paid for a sub. Say Star Wars. I said Star Wars.
That's not yours to know.
Of course, my lord. It was rude of me to ask.
Yes, indeed. Continue to suck.
Star Runner.
Why does he have a turret on his back?
Your ship crashed.
Does he
years ago.
crawl on
It's
arms and
buried under
legs
a
like,
few tons
I'm
of
gonna
snow
shoot
by
you?
now.
No, I think
Best
it's like a
bet?
radio,
No.
but you know what?
Give me a
It
few
should
months to
be.
get a
Yeah, that
recovery
should be
team
a
on it.
turn. He should crawl on his hands and knees.
No, it's like a Doc Ock arm, but it's just retracted. It can like come out and like shoot people. It's cool.
No, I want him to crawl on his hands and knees and pretend he's a tank and go pew pew.
I'm afraid you may be dead in a few months. Is there a faster solution?
Well, I mean, there's an Imperial Reclamation Service team you could take command of, if you wanted. It's just
Bossing
the
people
lieutenant
around?
in charge
Sign
is a
me
little odd. Too much time digging in tombs, you understand.
I hope you plan to elaborate.
They say Lieutenant Talos Drellick is very...
Talos
particular
Drellick!
about his
Lark, you
work,
didn't tell me you were
takes
looking
it
for Lieutenant
extremely
Talos
seriously.
Drellick?
I gotta be careful.
I'm
Last
afraid
time
I
named one
can't
of my
call
characters
Lieutenant
after some of the Elder
Drellick.
Scrolls,
The
people
weather
started
on
yelling
Hoth
at
is
me.
bad for communications.
That's
He
People-
was
well,
way out
Lark,
in the
to be
way
fair,
searching
people
for
always
some
yell at you.
mythical
That's
Sith
fair.
temple on Hoth of all places. Good luck, my lord.
So it's entrapped.
That's supposed to be a Vox caster? I still say it's a tank turret.
It could be two things.
Hey, it's Star Wars. Droids can apparently do anything and everything regardless of what style they are.
Yep, now apparently I need to go up and go left to talk to this reclamation service to threaten them. I need to convince them to come with me.
Alright, well, I'll follow you for now, but eventually we do have to go outside and do our stuff. I like that. No, we don't.
Actually, maybe we need to go your way. I'm not sure.
Let me check. Let me check. If we go this way, that takes us outside for your thing. If we go this way, that's my thing.
I think maybe either way goes outside.
Let's find out. Let's just go. Let's just go for it.
Bring down the elevator.
Oh wow, it's still going up. We got a minute to wait.
You can tell BioWare made this because of how absurdly long the elevators are.
Well, let's do a dance. Let's do a dance while we wait. Yeah, boy.
Hold on. Yeah, I am good at the dances. Yes. This is the dance, right? This is the dance.
That is the Sith dance.
Yes. Will you make a Sith Obi-Wan?
Wait, did you make a Sith Obi-Wan character? Heresy.
No, maybe. It wasn't my intention. Yet.
Alright, I'm done dancing now. Let's go.
Alright, so we are now outside. Yeah, all of our missions.
Alright,
yeah, it was literally either way.
Just one
Thanks
look
for
out here and I'm
confusing
already...
me. Gosh, maybe the brightness isn't turned as long as you got. Oh crap! I brought a cold-blooded creature to this hellscape. Look, I don't have.
I brought a lizard to Hoth. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh yeah, I got a mission here at some point that involves.
Hey, another pyrotech. I'm not alone.
Yeah, we can use that pyrotech.
Yeah, it's a pretty hot planet. You know, this place looks doesn't look nearly as flat as I remember in the movie.
Yeah,
but you know what, Lark? We need to be careful. We need to make sure that this is snow and not salt.
Get over here.
Ah!
My dang raptor's gonna eat you.
The raptor's gonna eat you.
For warmth.
For warmth. Okay, it looks like. Okay, what we want to do first is get to the speeder, but then we also have this thing up here for our group mission.
Yeah, let's go up there.
All right, let's go. Yep, let's make a slight turn. While we're going, I'll go ahead and start telling you guys a little bit about Liya Tai. So Liya Tai is a race called a Nautolan. The same kind of race. What?
They Kid Fisto.
Yeah, the Kid Fisto is an Nautolan. They are basically an amphibious race that can live underwater and on land. And they are usually associated with the Republic because they're a relatively peaceful people, but they do have warriors amongst them, which is, again, where we get Kid Fisto. Now, this character, when I was designing her, first of all, I was looking for looks because I was kind of like, she's a very unique alien-looking critter, and I kind of wanted to go more for the alien look because I've always liked the aliens in Star Wars. Of all the science fiction stories out there, Star Trek, Star Wars, Warhammer, stuff like that, I always found the races of Star Wars probably the most entertaining.
You live.
Here, you deal with those, I'll deal with the guy up here.
Alright.
That's a Talls?
Yep, Talls are here.
That's interesting.
You might have heard that they were actually on the wrong planet with the blue people. Oh, no, they're filthy liars.
They all burn the same.
Yep. The Emperor versus all of the
But yeah, I always thought that the aliens of Star Wars were way more diverse and kind of fascinating to really follow and learn about. There's just so many and so versatile. And I'm not saying that the alien races of like Mass Effect and Star Trek aren't interesting, but I just found Star Wars more interesting. And Nautolans especially, I thought were just kind of cool. I like them. Lark, why you go? What the heck? Was that thing throwing flamethrowers at us?
Something like that. Either that or my lightning caught something on fire. Would be the first time.
Fire off the flamethrowers.
You must use the Luga.
Okay, anyway. Aaron says, one of the sins of Disney is too many humans, not enough aliens. Actually, I do agree with that. They really did kind of cut down on the aliens, didn't they? Like, think about it. Amongst the main characters, like, you got Rey, Finn, Poe. No aliens, really. Even Chewbacca was at least an alien. He was at least something different. Even Jar Jar Binks, even if you want to hate on him, was at least an alien. He was at least something diverse. And despite them saying, we want diversity, you sure don't really practice it. Everyone's human. Let's get some variety. But anyway, back to the point. So then I started thinking about how I wanted her story to go. And I wanted her to be a bounty hunter because I think bounty hunters, I think they're a fascinating group. You can have a lot of fun with how bounty hunters think, how they operate. Like, basically, they're not necessarily good or bad. They're chasing something, and not necessarily even money. I always thought that it would be an interesting idea to have a bounty hunter who is interested in things outside of just money and a paycheck. What if there's something else that they're after? What if there's something that they want to do, but bounty hunting is an easier way to do it? Or maybe they're not satisfied with they're kind of like the Punisher. They're not satisfied with the justice system that's currently in place, and they want to see something else happen, and so they feel that bounty hunting is the best way to do it. I was always disappointed in the fact that in the Old Republic, bounty hunters more aligned with the dark side, because I thought bounty hunters and smugglers, I feel like, could probably work for either side, in my opinion. I'm not disappointed, don't get me wrong. I know why they did it, and it makes sense. It's just something that I thought was a mistake. Hold on, let's do this. There we go. Light him up.
Yep. Oh, by the way, Hannah asked if you could lower the sound effects.
You lower the sound effects? Let me see.
Yes.
Let me see if I can.
Yep, there should be a sound effects button. Just bring it down to like 75. I think you should be.
Well, let's go with 60.
Yep.
Why?
The comment from Halo is to be a very epic group of aliens, except Bruce. They can burn in the sun. Yeah, Bruce are exactly
Yeah, for sure. I've never been a big fan of the Bruce.
So I do enjoy killing them.
Oh yeah, killing them's fun. But anyway, so as I was building her character, I was very much inspired by The Mandalorian. I thought The Mandalorian is a really cool story. Now, I didn't want to make her story exactly like The Mandalorian. I wanted to do my own story, but I thought The Mandalorian was a good example of what I was kind of aiming for. A story about a bounty hunter searching for something beyond just a paycheck. So I started working on her story, but I could never be satisfied about exactly what I wanted to do. And then when The Mandalorian started going downhill and I started seeing the direction it was going, I said, you know what? I want to build a story around her that's like The Mandalorian, but takes a different route. I'm not going to give away her full story because I want to kind of surprise you guys with it if you're actually interested. And that's my first question for you guys in chat, and I'll let y'all answer. Are you actually interested in the story? Would you like me to share anything about it with you, or would you like me to just stop talking and enjoy the space carnage we're going through right now? I know which vote Lark is going to give. Space carnage. Well, I'm going to let the chat decide. So let's deal with these guys first.
What fact is canon that Jar Jar wound up being a street performer on It'd be hilarious, like, as a
I feel bad for Jar Jar in that instance because he was definitely manipulated.
Absolutely.
And he's an idiot. He was easy to manipulate.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if, like, Palpatine, like, kept sending him, like, a yearly, like, thank you note?
Like, every year Palpatine says, hey, hello, Senate Representative Biggs. How are you?
Oh, wait, sorry. No,
I want to thank you kindly for helping me become the Emperor of the Galaxy and for handing over all your friends and family to me, Palpatine. I hope that you're doing well living off the streets and a failure to your entire friends and family. Hope you're doing horrible. Love, Steve Palpatine. P.S. Don't bother visiting for Christmas. I don't care.
Life Day?
Not even for Life Day.
By the way, they're saying they want to know the story, but there's some people saying they don't want full spoilers.
Okay, so you want to know the story, but you don't want full spoilers.
So give them the gist of it.
Question for both of you. No judging. What are the most attractive alien races in the Star Wars universe, in your opinion? But they don't just mean looks; they mean culture too.
I would say the Togruta are.
Yeah, for you, I think the Togruta. For me, I gotta go with either the Togruta or the Twi'lek.
There's also what's the race that's like green people?
I forget what they're called. Like they're basically just humans with green skin and black hair. For you, it's just like Only humans. I'm a true servant of the
Closest
Emperor.
thing to humans works for me. The Groot and Twi'lek are close enough to people.
Didn't you say that there was a theory that there are several races in the Star Wars world that used to be human but evolved or changed?
Yeah,
over
that's
time?
the theory. Like, humanity got spread around by the Infinite Empire, like way back in the Galactic Dark Age, and after the Infinite Empire collapsed, the humans were kind of separated, and some of them evolved into different species, like Twi'leks and Togrutas, which is why you could have a human have a child with a Togruta.
With a Togruta or a
Because
Twi'lek,
technically they are the same, but they're different.
That is an interesting theory, and I kind of like it.
I kind of like it too.
But anyway, okay, so as I was saying, oh wait, hold on, pull this guy over. Boom! How you like that? So here's the story. Liya Tai's parents were taken by slavers. In fact, a slaver showed up on her planet when she was just a child and tried to take her whole family, but she managed to hide while her parents got taken away as slaves. She never forgave herself for not being strong enough to protect her family and wanted to be strong, so she ran away and ended up becoming a hitchhiker on a ship that landed her on Nar Shaddaa, which is... No, it cannot handle that. She ended up on Nar Shaddaa, which is a moon just off of Nal Hutta, which is a Hutt homeworld. So on Nar Shaddaa, she basically ended up living amongst the Hutt cartels and amongst the backwater rejects. There she met a young Hutt who was a outcast himself by the name of Garrock. Garrock is a Hutt who once belonged to a very prestigious clan, but was kicked out for being a threat to his father's lineage. So he had to live off the streets too, and he ran a small-time street gang of, think Fagin from Oliver Twist. Basically, he runs a bunch of pickpockets, thieves, and reprobates. She joined up with him, and he taught her how to survive, how to make it off the land, how to earn everything she did, that kind of thing. Basically, she survived thanks to his help, and they became very close friends as a result. Now, hold on, let me make sure we know where we're going. There is a mission over here if you want to do it.
You want to do yours or mine first?
Let's do the one that's closer.
Yeah, let's do yours.
Okay. All right. Let's hop on the thing. Okay. Now she grew up and eventually left Nar Shaddaa so that she could start her life as a bounty hunter. Now, part of the reason she wanted to become a bounty hunter was to deal with, again, the idea she wants to be stronger than she was before, because when she was a child, she lost everything because she wasn't strong enough. So now her whole life is built around being stronger and trying to do what she couldn't in the past and protect people. Oh, crap. Oh, crap! Why didn't you warn me, Lark?
I barely survived myself.
Well, now I gotta go back to the med center. I hope you're happy.
Very. Sure.
Anyway, you'll have to wait on me, Lark. I'm on my way, though. But that gives me more time to talk, I guess. So anyway, where was I? And am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Okay.
Go to the one that's your mission.
Yes, I'm going. But there are multiple markers on here. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So while she's going out bounty hunting, she's learned a lot of tricks of the trade. She even manages to get herself a ship in a very secretive story that I'm going to reveal later. It's actually a funny story. Like, it's not a super epic, dark story of betrayal. No, it's actually really funny how she gets her ship. But she gets a ship that's built similarly to the Millennium Falcon, but not exactly. I actually looked up a ship, like a light freighter from Star Wars, called the, what was it called? Lark, since you're waiting, could you maybe pull up the story on DA and see what I called it? If you go to my DeviantArt, Gabriel Raven.
Didn't you call it like a precious treasure or something?
No, it's not the name of the ship, like the kind of ship.
Oh, like a C1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look at what it was. While he's looking it up, she also comes across a small probe droid that became her assistant, who is named Niner because he's a T9 droid. And he's very smart, very, very cool. He can do a lot of really great stuff. And she also implanted a voice, an audio receptor inside of him so that he can actually talk. But the thing is, there's something wrong with it because everything he says sounds very chipper and upbeat. Like, oh, Master, I'm so glad to see you today. Did you sleep well? And he always kind of sounds like that. It's not because he necessarily wants to. It's because that's just the way his voice works. It's like he could be mad as hell. Like, Master, I do believe that you are making me quite livid with you. Like, glad to hear it. Like, I am not. Like, so, like, and I got the idea from that anime, It's Tough for a Mob, because the little droid in that also speaks that way, and I thought that was very funny, so that's what I modeled it after. Anyway, so she meets up with Garrock years later. He's now become a Lord of the Hutts. He's now hiding out on a planet, running his own empire, and he hasn't forgotten Liya Tai, and he wants to hire her for a job. So she asks, what's the job? And he says, I want you to take out another Hutt who's been getting a little big for his britches and he's causing us a lot of trouble. I want you to go to the planet DU in the DU system and kill this Hutt. At first she's not really excited about going to go kill a Hutt because it's like, yeah, you kill a Hutt, you're basically putting a target on your back. But he points out that this Hutt is very big in the slave trade business. It should be in number 2, the second chapter.
That's where I'm looking.
Okay. I think the numbers are 560. But anyway, so...
A YV-560.
A YV-560, that's what it is.
Corellian light freighter.
A YV-560 Corellian light freighter. Okay, awesome. That I was close. So anyway, so she decides to go do it, and she goes to take out this Hutt, and she's successful, but along the way she ends up saving a little kid, a little boy, in fact. Probably about maybe 7 or 8 years old, maybe. Like, he's not a toddler, but he's definitely a little kid. He was a slave that was set to being sold, but he was saved, so he wants to go with her. She has no interest in taking a kid along with her on this dangerous kind of mission, on this dangerous life. So she tries to ditch him, but he stows away. So now she wants to know what to do with this kid. Along the way, not only does she find out that this kid is Force sensitive, and he doesn't even understand that he's Force sensitive. He doesn't know what he is. He doesn't know how he can do the things he does. He's kind of like Anakin before someone told him he was. But she also finds out that this kid has a history of his own. In fact, there's a very particular group of people who are after him, and she starts getting targeted by bounty hunters, Sith. There's actually a group of Sith after her because they want this kid, and a part of her is like, I don't really care about this kid. You can do what you want with him. But at the same time, the more she thinks about abandoning this kid, the more she thinks about her own family and how she abandoned them. And keep in mind, she was a kid when the parents were taken, so you can't blame her for being scared, but she blames herself. And so seeing this kid, she almost thinks, this is my way to make things right. This is my way to make up for the crime of my past. And so the story is about her deciding how much she's going to invest herself in this child, who at the end of the day is just causing her more problems. Her learning about the history behind this kid and why he's very important, and also learning about, like, what can you really put a price on. That's why it's called Priceless. Because for a long time she kind of had this idea that everyone kind of has a price, everyone has a number that you can put on their head. And she's like, I could probably sell this kid now, I could probably give him up to whoever wants him. But she's starting to realize that you can't put a price tag on what you care about. Will she finally agree to that? Will she finally understand that? Or will the weight of carrying around this kid everywhere really start to come down?
Or will she hack him?
Yeah. So that is the story. So what do you guys think? Let me know in chat. I'm curious. Pretty sure no one really cared, but I was on a roll. I'm not going to give away anything else about the story because too much more and I'll start giving away the big secret about his past, which Lark helped me come up with it, and Lark, I'm not going to lie, I loved it. Alright, let's see what you have to say, Reginald Voss.
You're using the wrong side. Again, I can swear that
You're a wanted man, Voss. I'm here to take you in.
everything has her breath. Have you evaded the IRS? I don't think so, boss.
I do not debase my jagganath by swatting yapping dogs.
Wanna run?
That are you? I'm handling
You
your.
wouldn't be the first unstoppable target I've taken down.
So, squid person versus lizard person. The dark side. That's very interesting. I wonder how powerful he is in the Force.
What was that? I like the concept. Sounds like how the Mando probably should have went before Baby Yoda took over in merch sales. Yeah, I really didn't want. Oh yeah, let's take these guys out. I really didn't want it to just turn into. Oh look, Baby Yoda! It's just another Baby Yoda. I didn't want to do that. I also didn't want to go the Mary Sue angle where it's just this female Force user who's like super OP and like she's good at everything. I didn't want that. So. Kill this pig man.
Let's barbecue there.
Alright, Piggy, start talking.
Okay, you deserve to die. Go Gamorreans. Aaron, why are you rooting for the Gamorreans?
I heard Voss was a holy terror. Why'd he leave you to do the dirty work?
I just want to go back to mopping decks.
Aw. Unfortunately, he is a pig person and deserves to die.
I'd say get lost.
Waste someone else's time.
I like to think he gets zapped.
Boss didn't think much of us.
Come on, we're paying Blizz another visit.
He's on Hoth, so he's nerfed because he's a lizard. You're not wrong.
Alright, let's see. As the old saying goes, a man who defends himself is a fool for a lawyer, and that fool is Lark.
Yeah.
Hey Raven, do you have any OC that involves the Clone Wars? Yes, I do, actually. That's a different story, though. I actually read it on the YouTube channel a long time ago. Yep, that was a long time ago.
I still remember. That might feel like abominable snowman.
Look at all these abominables.
Abominable! Can you believe it?
That was easy enough.
Atta girl, Shara. Alright, now we fly.
We fly?
Figuratively, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you want to... Oh, you want to fast travel.
I was gonna killing walkers. I don't need to put it eloquently. I enjoy killing local flora and fauna.
Hey Raven, what happened to Lia's left eye? Actually, funny story about that. When I first designed her, I thought the eye patch would look cool. But now that I'm writing the story, I forgot to include it in the story. And I thought about going, okay, since I'm not including the eye patch in her story, I might want to remove it from the character. But then when I started to do that, Lark said, no man, it looks cool. Let her character here have it. So I'm like, okay. So it's just kind of there now. What was that?
You need to find a reason why she gets it.
Or maybe she just wears it for cosmetics.
Could be that there's a sensor under there.
Yeah, maybe she has a sensor inside. Or maybe her eyes slightly artificial or something.
Or maybe she just sticks and makes her look cool.
Yeah, like just... Like when the kid's like, hey, Leah, I was wondering, why do you have an eye patch? What happened to your eye? Oh, nothing, it's fine. Let's sit. Like, what? Why? It's cool, doesn't it? Like, but, yes, but that's not the point. Like, I think it's awesome. Shut up.
The argument is invalid. Be quiet and get back to swapping the decks, but I swap it, I said!
Anyway. I have a soft spot for Gamorreans. I am fat, green, and guard things. Well, Aaron, I won't deny you that. I will not deny you that. Why are the Talls guarding Wampas? Alright, let's fly.
Or in my case, ride a raptor in the snow, because I make good decisions.
Alright, we gotta go south, so let's get going.
We also gotta go... yeah, that's closer than heading back to Days to do that thing. I think is that my thing? Yes, my thing.
It's a you thing.
Yay, me thing.
They fly now? They fly now.
Yes, because only now.
That was such a dumb line. I heard that line and I'm like, yes, because soldiers have never had jetpacks in Star Wars before. Are you stupid? Like, and besides, Finn, you used to be part of their group. You don't know about jet troopers?
Particularly since the Empire had them, and the Republic before them. Like,
I sometimes swear, just the things they do in their writing room.
Bold of you to assume there was a writing room.
Oh, I'm sure there was a writing room. I just don't think anything intelligent happened in it.
Whee! Ow. Lizard is hurt. Lizard is hurt bad. I'm a Seeth. I love that the Sith in this game literally healed just by getting angry.
Yeah, there you go. That's the Sith for you.
I'm mad. I like to think he just like pulls up Reddit and then just gets just I need health, pulls up Reddit.
Oh, we got $2 in under calibrations. Obviously the cat's scratching it out.
Get his reference. Alright, these must be the boys I need to recruit.
Raven and I, what do you think about a fanfic of a Sith pureblood trying to fit in with the Jedi Order, trying to prove themselves beyond the sins of their culture?
All about that.
Yeah, that is
All
awesome. That is such a cool idea. That's actually the backstory behind my Sith Knight character. I made him like a pureblood Sith, but he's a goody two-shoes. He's the kind of guy like, you must worship the dark side and bring glory to the Empire.
If you want.
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like the Empire could use some changes. What? I'm just saying. I feel like all the death and gory and torture stuff, it doesn't win us any points. I mean, you attract more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. Do you even hear what you're saying? You're a pureblood Sith. I know that, but hear me out.
Hear me out. What if we tried flower arrangement? Just Ferdinand the Bull, but a Sith
just full on Ferdinand, but with his. Oh, that's give me some for that, Lark. That was beautiful.
That temple, I can feel it. Rogers, no cutting corners. Don't forget
Why
the salt.
are you wearing tan pants on a
Salt's not the best solution.
Let's see. Why are you wearing tan pants? I love the fact that you're judging this guy's wardrobe. Like he just turns around. What do you want? I want to know why you're wearing tan pants on a snow-based planet.
Of the Imperial
Are you here for like an interview, dude?
My lord, I am honored.
You should be.
I heard you single-handedly unearthed artifacts of the great Tulak Hold.
I'm curious as to what
I'm
did
a
happen to the Sith
Nagasada man
pureblood.
myself, but I'd love to
Jedi extermination.
What brings you to Hoth? And how may I be of
There's
service?
a few that are still around, I just don't think there was enough of a population to last.
I'm taking over this team in order to locate a ship called the Star Runner.
A ship. Not usually our line, but let's hear it. Maybe we can help. A bit new for the reclamation
Blame
service.
Kathleen Kennedy, she knows nothing about Star Wars. Hell, I'm pretty sure that a Discord mod can make a better script.
I've heard that the dead talk down in the
You're
tunnels, but to
most
see
could.
one-
Most could.
I wonder if it'd be possible
I think
to
the
make
problem
a
is
horror
Kathleen
movie.
Kennedy picked up Star Wars,
I imagine it
claiming
would
that
depend
she
on the
loved
light.
it, but
Yes.
anyone with eyes
Darker
could tell,
would be
no,
better.
you don't love this
Engine of sorrow.
series.
Do
You
we
say
have
you
any
do,
probes
and you
about
probably find it
frozen solid?
entertaining, but you just
Laura
look at it and
works as
see,
good as
ooh,
any in
space
these
swords,
conditions,
lasers,
She may not look like
and
much.
you don't
She
see.
saw an opportunity to insert her
If my
OC.
guess is correct,
Yeah,
the
yeah. She
captain would have
basically
launched
said,
a
I
distress
want a
beacon before the
Jedi
flash,
character
which would give
who's
us a
better
line
than
on the ship.
everybody.
Aren't you supposed to be in the Imperial military?
We do a more conceptual sort of soldiering.
Oh,
We
so
fight the
BS.
dark army of forgetting that threatens our history. My boys and I go to shift camp, try to get a better communication setup going. But let us know if you find anything.
I imagine the Sang Healy would probably produce some baller Jedi. Shoot, yeah, they would.
Oh, heck yes. I would love to see an Arbiter.
Dude, an Arbiter Jedi? What the? That we are missing out on some opportunities
Oh,
here.
gosh.
No, imagine like a Jedi, Quinari. Not Quinari, Quarian.
Or that would fit very well.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I mean, we've seen weirder. We've definitely seen weirder.
Gosh, imagine a Jedi, one of those, like, those big, like, moving sloth.
Oh,
people.
Lark is a classic Imperial, committing war crimes, looking good while doing it, and demanding others in the ranks follow his example.
Yes, but I am fair to my soldiers. I do not kill them if they fail. I hope they learn from their mistakes so they can kill other people.
He's basically a good commissar from the Imperium.
Bingo!
Like basically, that's a funny thing. Commissars are known for killing soldiers who fail. He's like, I won't kill you. I want you to learn from your mistakes so that you may kill better in future.
What did we learn today? Don't juggle frag grenades. Don't juggle frag grenades.
Okay, soldier, I want you to go inside and write this on the chalkboard. I will not juggle live frag grenades. Write it 100 times and then come see me. I will not juggle live frag grenades.
And stop telling the Ogrins that said plasma grenades are potatoes.
I can just now see an Ogre putting a plasma grenade in his mouth. This is a tough potato. I can just see that.
Like, just so the average commissar just like hearing a report of like the Ogrins doing something incredibly stupid.
Okay, so what is this mission we're doing?
I gotta use a probe droid.
Well, there's your probe droid.
Locked down a signal, found a bearing. It's found a bearing. Take the second bearing. Oh, I feel like I'm on Tatooine all over.
Oh, Tatooine. Don't remind me of Tatooine. Can't stand Tatooine.
Orc Sith. Oh gosh, Orc Sith.
Did Caiaphas Cain kill his subordinates?
Only under exceptional circumstances.
Well, Caiaphas knew that if he just killed his soldiers in the Imperial Guard just whenever he wanted to, or just willy-nilly, he knew that they would resent him, and that would lower his life expectancy. Want to know the most common way for commissars to die? They get shot in the back by their own soldiers. Because usually soldiers in the Imperial Guard hate commissars. Because commissars are basically there to judge them and be the big bad hall monitor for them, and they hate that. But Caiaphas tried to really win the respect of the 597 so that they wouldn't do that.
And also the only time alive longer.
The only times he really did it, when he really killed them, was the only time I can think of where he actually did execute one, where he executed 3. He executed 3. Both of them were actually in the same book. The first one was because he had turned traitor and was trying to desert them, and so he killed them in the tunnels under Gravelat. And the other 2 had been infected by gene stealers, and so he killed them before they could pass on their tanks.
And Amberly helped out with that.
Amberly gave him permission on all of those. Amberly basically gave the nod and said, "Yeah."
She needed it.
Well, what was funny was he killed them both without any warning, so the entire 597 was like, "What are you doing?" And then he looked at her and she's like, "No, you did good." And he's like, "Okay, at least if I'm wrong, you're wrong too."
And that's what's important. But yeah, the thing is, Cain is just a super smart individual. And I saw someone say that, what about a Tau Jedi? The Tau ideology would mesh pretty well with their Jedi ideology. So
yeah.
I think Tau would actually make pretty good Jedi.
The Tau would make decent Jedi. But the thing is, I feel like a lot of them would try to push their greater good mentality on the Jedi, and I don't think that they take that well.
Which, there we go, we balance the Force, that's the greater good, right? Sure.
Sure, whatever you say, buddy. Anyway, what's wrong with Tatooine? Just, the problem I had with Tatooine in this game is all the missions just basically come down to go and click on all of these different locations spread out around the map.
Go run around in the desert for 45 minutes and come.
Yeah, basically it was just tedium. It was just tedium.
Absolute tedium. Like no cool battles. No, there were some battles, but there was no like interesting character interaction. It was just we weren't happy.
Yeah, it was just very boring. It was very boring.
Was Stress Beacon or the center?
All right. While he's doing that, hey Raven, what happened to the reacts? I can no longer do reaction videos on YouTube, and the reason why is all the reaction videos I've done have either been blocked or demonetized, and the reason why is because a lot of the things I react to on the reaction videos are things that are copyright claimed, and I can't risk getting any more copyright claims, so I can no longer do reaction videos. I can do response videos, but not like Raven Reacts. Would Mario be a good Jedi? I don't even know. Hannah says, Raven, Lark, let's be honest, you guys just don't like sand. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere. But yeah, back on the topic of Liya Tai, I know that y'all aren't as excited about her as I am, but I'm sorry, I just really love writing her character. I'm glad you guys are interested in her story. The first 2 chapters of her story are already out. You can read them early on DA if you want to. I'll leave a link in the description at the end of the video if you would like, because I think y'all may like that. But Liya Tai is a character that I have very much enjoyed working on. I really look forward to carrying her story further. Hannah and Aaron have both been very helpful in me pushing her story along, because they both read the story and kind of offer their thoughts and advice. In fact, the character Niner, the droid, was inspired by Hannah. Hannah actually helped me come up with Niner. Yeah, we're just waiting on Lark to finish up. Hold on.
No, I'm just threatening to exterminate aliens, that's all.
Yeah, well, I just can't see your screen, that's all.
Yeah, I know. I'm just giving you an update. Looking for a crashed ship that has a Force Ghost on it so I can absorb it.
Back to dancing. Because why not?
Oh yeah, one more thing I need to do while I'm here. I'm sorry, but I need to bring out Ken.
You're fine. Whoa, it's the big guy!
Yeah, I told you I need to bring him out.
He's big! He's ugly!
Hey, he has feelings. And he also has a woman trapped inside of him. Yeah, that's not hyperbole.
I know.
But do you?
Liya Tai sounds more compelling than Rey, that's for sure.
Indeed.
Indeed, I would agree with that.
Fast travel back to the main base?
You want, okay, we can fast travel.
Yep. We gotta go to Dorn Base to talk to someone, I think, and then we head back out.
Dorn Base, let's go.
Number 1.
Maybe up, number 1. Anyway.
Turpentine and pissing on a bushfire sounds more compelling than right. At least it sounds like it's entertaining.
Can you pull a reverse Uno card on Hannah and write her as a dude? I have, actually. I have written her as a dude called Hayden. And she has found it both funny and enraging at the same time. Oh, animated adventures. I wrote
You gotta be quicker than that.
No!
You'll live.
I don't know if... Torian, you got hurt pretty bad too, dude.
Your companion just dies. It's like, I'll follow you anywhere, sir.
Part of me wants to follow... Oh, shoot. No! I was reading a comment. Part of me wants to honor the Emperor. Part of me wants some thick Xeno waifu.
You can do 2 things.
The struggles of being a part of the Imperium.
Listen, if it's good enough for Gilliman, it's good enough for the rest of us.
Mare Sue.
Oh, dude, there's like Hoth Bounty Hunter gear over here.
Hoth Bounty Hunter gear? Let me see that shit. Where do you see it?
Over here.
I mean, I like what I'm currently wearing.
It's ludicrously expensive, but dang.
Let me see it.
See anything you like, give me a wink.
Hoth Agent. Okay, Hoth Bounty Hunter. Let me see how this stuff looks. So, Hoth Bounty Hunter, let's see.
Yeah, like control click.
Okay, control click.
How do you like the game? I just got here, so I'm a little curious. Oh, we like the game. I mean, this is actually one of our profiles we've actually gotten pretty far on. At least in the base game. We haven't gotten into any of the expansions. Yep, see. Get it?
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Now, come with me.
It looks really nice, but I like what I'm wearing more, so I'll just keep it.
I have creds back anytime.
Cartel points on that one, so it's gonna be better. All right, let's chat, friend.
Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm coming. Sorry, I was reading chat.
I'm in front of the boxes.
You're in front of the boxes. Don't you talk about boxes. I like boxes.
I am the box ghost.
Okay, here we go.
I found
Raven,
Colonel
don't be
Vance.
hard on yourself.
He
Nothing
was
you
dead.
write could possibly be
Murdered by
busy
Republic
dropping a
Tars.
deuce on Star Wars.
Charles.
True.
That would make sense.
That reminds me,
Cold
Raven
adapted,
Knight, should I continue the
Republic
tradition and
aligned.
make your character in the
I've
Magic
not
Texas
killed their
setting a
kind
woman?
before. What about you, Commander?
Sure, go right ahead. I
Yes,
don't mind.
of course.
Go right ahead. Make my character
Base
in
await
Magic
your orders,
Texas a
Commander.
woman.
We are having deep morale issues in the forward outpost. I
Hey,
must
Raven,
show
who would
them
win in
that
a
we
fight,
can
an
triumph
average
without
Saiyan or
Colonel
a Sith
Vance.
Lord?
Now is the time.
Probably the Saiyan.
These chittering animals will not get away with this. I want 10 of the Republic to suffer for every one of ours dead. I want every last Tolls wiped out, their heads on sticks out in the frost.
Let's get an alternative opinion.
Anything you'd like to add?
The main thrust of the plan is sensible, but given our limited knowledge, I suggest the plan be refined before use. A covert action is advisable, or we'll end up wiping out one group and causing the rest to go into hiding. I have data arrays we could install in their communications link. If we did that, we could locate and estimate their numbers before we hit them.
Let's hit their communications.
They weren't carrying handheld comms. They've probably got way stations. I can bug those.
This sounds plausible.
Yeah,
As much as I hate to admit it, Idris is usually right about these things.
Commander!
Come in, Commander!
Go ahead, Scout 5.
We found a nest of Tolls on the ice lake.
Hey, Raven,
Too many to engage.
Win in a fight.
Transmitting coordinates now.
Our luck is changing. If we
What are
can
you
get those
referring to? Like
arrays into
Earth as
whatever
in
they're using for
Warhammer
communications,
Earth? Or
we'll soon know what we need.
When you're done, report to the forward outpost.
Sands are far,
It's closer to the lake, and the
above
man there
most,
can see your success in person.
Different power scaling in that universe, I think.
Raven, how can I make your character join my character, your Raven? What? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a little confused by that.
Like on a game? There's also some
Gotcha.
What do we need to do?
It's a Trial of the Shadow. Yeah, this is for Kimball.
All right, let's do it.
Apparently no,
it's a group thing. Or no, it's a bounty hunter thing. Okay.
Yeah, apparently you needed to come back.
Yeah, apparently I needed to come back to Dorn Base.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Lark. All right, we need to talk to Blizz.
Blizzy boy!
Blizzy! You minion son of a bitch!
Voss took off, let his cronies do the dying. Said I wasn't worthy.
Kodva kinizibeli wenezin walezek handaleno. Ngo pudava dalva no confesco vami. Kimina nihala neza nimba nihala kamanahana.
Slow down.
No,
What do you mean by Jaga points?
He means Jagannath points. Hunting is a religion to Trandoshans. Their goddess gives them Jagannath for successful hunts. It's serious business to them. A Trandoshan's score determines his place in the afterlife.
Nagwaziniko nikaka kumbupi kumbababla. Kwabayinso yamayuka nikitido zonke. Choba di cast for andale. Ayafa kam jam karuza. Baba hamzuye lupayana kujunzo. Baba kirulok minotor ka kolopo. Baba chakosa linchakan fuhun.
Yeah, he's just a minion.
Go serve Gru.
Know anything to help me deal with AR?
We need somebody to run this. Wait a minute. It's a minion sounding thing. On an ice planet, is this where they were in between Napoleon and Gru?
Oh my god!
This is where they were hiding so they didn't have to have them serve Hitler.
Fimenekila ogen fuzo nalapo. Karusa gobidon. Tuwin lui ladari. Kiluwak sugo ampi. The fuzo ni kayas pa vandota trom. Rito umpi opis. Ayeta baba toinipa. Ibioto.
What have you got in mind, Blizz?
Ayata suta un titi. Asuna duka rapta darokawa. Chumiko waflo. Karusa suga baknovo. Ubalare dukia puja. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Lubilu hamazuwiaya. Tini epatibu. Kebeyote yatata.
Now, we're going to do a science experiment. How far from Orbit do I have to drop in order for a Jawa to velocity? Honestly, I don't have too much against the Jawas in this game.
Slam
really,
Streaver,
it's the Ugnaughts
field tuner,
that I despise.
heat resistor.
Because
Got
gosh,
it.
are they annoying to listen to.
Ngo pudava dalva no confesco vami. Kimina nihala neza nimba nihala kamanahana. Ngo pudava dalva no confesco vami.
I feel like we need to do like the trick from Hoodwink where we like record it and then like play it back super slow and it'll like, actually make sense.
Like, you mean that bit with the squirrel, right?
No. My companion.
That is such an underrated movie. I know the animation is like really cheap, but God, I just found it so funny. I found it so entertaining.
It's like the plot, great.
Look, I get it. The animation and character designs were kind of crap. I get that, but come on, you can't deny it's funny. The ability to speak does not apply intelligence. For example, the Jawas and the Twi'lek. Right. I actually like Twi'lek, okay? I think they're cool.
I like messing with the Twi'leks.
Yes, I know.
Hey, they're my property. I can do with them what I please.
Raven, what I meant to say was who would win in a fight, the Galactic Empire or Earth as in us modern day?
Depends. Like, if they're bringing all their forces to bear, then, the Galactic Empire.
Yeah.
If it's just like one Star Destroyer, we got a shot. If Thrawn's leading that Star Destroyer, we're screwed.
Okay, so, Galactic Calibration says the Wookiees in Knights of the Old Republic 1 might be a little bit more grating on the ears. So, as I was saying, Han...
One Wookiee that actually does talk normally freaks everybody out. But there's a bunch of Wookiees, all of them going, and one just goes, they mean subterfuge, pray, do not.
Alright, we got a long way to ride. Let's go.
Wait, what are we doing? There's like a speeder.
Yeah, but don't I... Okay, alright, let's go to the speeder then.
Oh yeah, you're right. Well, we can just go to the forward bunker.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, take me to the forward bunker.
Travel route is confirmed.
Whee! Anyway, hey Raven, new to your channel but have been binging all your For Honor content, enjoying your passion and enthusiasm. Thank you, Baron Von Boom Boom. I appreciate that, and that is an awesome name, by the way. I love that name.
Baron Von Boom Boom.
Baron Von Boom Boom. You gotta say it really cool. Like, you can't say it like Baron Von Boom Boom. No, that's not the proper pronunciation. It is Baron Von Boom Boom.
I feel like after that...
And you have to roll the R. You have to roll the R. Baron Von Boom Boom.
And I feel like lightning has to strike afterwards.
Yes! Yes, just like with Frau Brucker. Yes, it's like Baron Von Boom Boom.
Imagine Thrawn trying to decipher Reddit and Twitter.
Oh God, he'd have a...
He could do it. He would probably be on suicide watch afterwards.
Thrawn takes himself too seriously.
That begs the question, though. Like, keep in mind, Star Wars in a super advanced civilization. Do they have like an equivalent to internet? And if so, are there like galactic memes? Please tell me they're galactic memes. I have to believe.
I'm just saying, if you can turn physical energy into kinetic energy, how hard do I have to hit to cook an Ewok?
That's what lightsabers are for.
Alright, so this is where we need to go.
Debug the communication. Now, the thing is, they said I didn't have to destroy... I wasn't going to destroy them all. I never said I was going to spare them.
Exactly. Alright, now how do we go about this?
Yeah, how do we go about this?
Pretty sure it's... Oh, it's here. It's right here. We gotta click on this thing.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's like, hey, it's glowing blue. Everything's glowing blue!
Everything is glowing blue on this planet! It's an ice world! We're on Valhalla!
That or Fenris. Nah, I know Scandinavians yelling at me.
I love the fact that the mighty Sith Lord is just riding a raptor.
I'm not weird. You're weird for not doing it this way. And now we ride.
Keep his ass. Whoa! Alright.
You're not so special now, are you?
My mom says I'm cool.
Let's be real, none of these things have mothers. They just grow arms.
Alright, I finished.
Alright, that does it for me too. And
We gotta go back towards the forward bunker.
Yep, let's ride.
Ride, Clyde! Da 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 da.
It's called the HoloNet, and yes. Yes! Yes! Like, we are fighting the rebels, not because it is necessary, or for the glory of the Emperor, but because we must prove our memes are superior.
Exactly. Anyway, the main problem with the Galactic Empire is that they were destroyed by an army of teddy bears. Well, the teddy bears had help, let's be fair. What do you think of War of the Worlds? Creative? Yeah, I think that's creative, but at the same time a little anticlimactic. Still, it's better than the movie Signs.
Yeah, I think the funniest thing about War of the Worlds is that the broadcasts about the broadcast going on the radio and some people thinking it was real.
Empress Renesmee's in chat, says yo yo, back to you, Empress Renesmee. Dr. Calibration says good night, so I guess he's heading off.
Yeah, he said he had to go a little bit earlier.
Oh, okay, well, good night, Dr. Calibration. Glad he got to join.
Now stuck on the holo terminal. Don't know why they couldn't just call us on the holo terminal, but okay.
Good to hear from you. We've been receiving the feed from the data arrays, and what we've learned is quite interesting.
Is it?
We had assumed there were one, perhaps two groups of Tals out there. We found 6. Had we attacked earlier, we would have gotten one group, and the other 5 would have gone to ground.
I did well, again. Let this be a lesson, Trident. I'll go with
Now
this.
that we've tracked them, it is time to exterminate them.
Now you're talking
Commander
my
Raven and
language.
I believe we have the answer.
The good part is we know how many Tals there are.
Oh.
The bad part is we don't have enough forces to hit all 6 groups at once. We have devised a plan to put the Tals in position for a killing blow. Their supplies, weapons, medical equipment, and the high-calorie food they require, all of it is stored in one central location. They may be adapted to the cold, but without their supplies, they wouldn't last a week. So we will destroy their cache.
That won't stop them long.
So instead of fighting Tals, you want us to fight hungry, angry Tals?
Yes.
They should be able to mount one counterattack before hunger weakens them. If I were them, and suddenly without food, I would raid this base. So we will amplify our defenses here and spring the trap shut. Unfortunately, getting at their supplies may be difficult. They are in a series of ice caves overrun by Wampers.
Is there anything important on this planet that isn't in some snow creature's freezer?
I suspect taking over a cave is faster than digging their own shelter, though I'm not sure how they dominate the Wampers.
All the more reason to bring back their equipment. We could learn much from the Tals.
The last thing you'd want to do in a Wampa cave is weigh yourself down.
Hitchhiking. Bring the supplies back, destroy the calves. What's its name? You can choose whichever.
Between Tals and Wampas, I'll need both hands free.
Then it's settled. Destroy anything of use to them. Let them know who the masters of this miserable world are.
Of course. Coca-Cola.
But I don't really care. Okay, I made it to level 51. Nice. Actually, hold on. Don't I have an XP booster? Yeah, I've got 10 of them. Look, let's use that. All right.
I don't have my turned on.
All right. Ride. Anyway, I wonder how the Namekians would fare in Star Wars. Fine, they're super powerful. They can shoot lasers.
Just about anything from DBZ is going to be able to crush.
Yeah, any DBZ alien race would probably do fine in Star Wars.
If you want to find something comparable, you're going to have to just stick to Dragon.
Yeah, Dragon Ball alone might.
Like the Red Ribbon Army would be interesting to see.
I'm going to sleep now. Sorry, it'll be the first time I'm leaving early. Sorry. It's fine, dude. You're fine. People need to sleep. I honestly didn't expect many people to watch tonight in the first place.
Yeah, we're happy with what we got.
Yeah, for sure.
Lark, are you buying Togruta slaves again? No, yes. Don't you have like a bounty to track down or something? Listen, we at Raven Knight channel do not endorse slavery. Unless it's fun. And also aliens. Because enslaving humans, bad. Aliens? Bad? Question mark.
How are you guys doing, says Empress Renee. We are doing pretty well, I'd say. I mean, I think.
Well, if I wasn't freezing my cape off here on this
miserable ice world.
But that's okay. Did we already break into here once?
Yeah, we've been here.
Derek Abbott. What are these things,
See.
We were just here, too. Oh, well.
Can you imagine from their perspective, those monsters came in and slaughtered half of us?
Oh, no, they're back!
It's like, I don't have enough furs to build my wampa-skinned loincloth. Now get back here.
Let's waste this big thing. Did I ever tell you about fumbles?
They bounce.
Well, in this case, they burn! Ah, Bigfoot! This place ain't big enough for the 4 of us.
Yes, yes, I know you're going to consume.
What if Light wrote Goku's name in the Death Note? I pity.
The Death Note would die.
The Death Note would burn up.
Well, actually, it might not work because Goku's not technically his real name.
Ah, yeah, that's true. Goku isn't his real name. It's Kakarot. Kakarot, Kakarot, Kakarot. Boom, baby. How y'all doing?
Considering that they're getting hit by high-grade explosives on a lightning storm, probably not very well.
They're probably not doing well.
If they're just standing in a line going, we're not escaping death. Just
We're not getting away from this. Just accept our death.
And oh,
what? Wait, you can do things? Lark, when was this?
It's a recent phenomenon.
When were the tall armed with such heavy weaponry? They were using primitive stuff in the Clone Wars cartoon.
Maybe they're like the Exodites or something. Like, you know, they're the hipsters. It's like, man, I was using sticks.
Okay, we gotta go up this way. We've been going the wrong way.
Yeah, well, we were purging aliens. That's always a good thing.
Yep, it's always a good thing. I don't know why you're going that way. We need to go upstairs.
I know, but I want to make sure these guys don't follow us. And the only way I make sure they don't follow us is if they're dead.
Very true. But now I'm gonna fight these guys alone. I hope you feel bad.
I'm killing them.
But what if it was Mass Effect?
Killing the aliens. Orions, I feel bad. Arians, I did my I love that one meme where it's like, man, that was messed up that you had to kill 200,000 Batarians, but you know, you did have to stop with Reapers. There were Reapers? Holy crap, man, I had no idea.
Well, I suppose that's just a bonus on my day. We destroyed the Tall's medical equipment.
They have medical equipment? I thought their medical equipment was a stick that they waved around.
Alright, we gotta go downstairs, I think, for this next one.
Jump!
Destroyed an ordnance cache.
Good in. Oh, look, they're trying to resist. Stop resisting!
This is what we call a difficulty tweak.
Yeah, go cry to the Republic.
And cry like the little bitch you are!
These things even have vocal cords? Do they even bleed?
I think they mostly just fart.
Oh. That's them. That's what they do.
That's what they do. They just
That's
fart.
what I assume they do. That's just what I assume.
Wait, we're missing something. What are we missing?
What are we missing? This thing?
What thing?
I thought this was blue. That's the problem. Everything here is tinted blue.
I think we gotta go back upstairs.
Go
Why?
upstairs, go downstairs. Go upstairs, go downstairs.
Make up your mind, game! Why do you do this to me?
What I love is that there's other Vals seeing all this go on. They're just like, I ain't messing with them.
Okay, so apparently it's somewhere around here. We gotta destroy their food crops. Maybe it's back here?
Oh, here it is. Food crates.
We did it.
Yep. And it was all Burger King. We did them a service.
Wendy's will always be superior.
And then you got stuff like In-N-Out, Cookout, and the like.
Oh yeah, there are several much better options to Burger King.
I'd say Five Guys, but man, they cost an arm and a leg for those burgers.
They really do, but they are good burgers. You can't.
I mean, but I think of like an arm and a leg, I'm thinking of Fuddruckers or something.
Fuddruckers is just too damn expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Otherwise, I'd go there more often.
Yeah, that's what's hurt.
Yeah, that's the problem. They charge you way too much for their burgers.
Yup.
Anyway,
Wampa's ready
could Light
for round
defeat
two?
Batman? He's probably smart enough and resourceful enough to figure out his identity before Bruce could conclude Light's some high school kid. Nah, that's the thing. That's the question of who would find out first who's who. And I'm afraid Batman's just too smart to be fooled so long.
Here's the thing, though. Listen, the writer of Death is willing to let Light die. The DC will never let Bruce die permanently.
Yeah, that is the difference, considering the writers.
Yep. Not to mention, if we go by the whole your name becomes your identity or whatever thing, he could write. He identifies as Batman. All he has to do is write in Batman.
Exactly.
Honestly, I think it would be honestly more tempting to, or more interesting to have Batman find the Death Note and be tempted to use it because it would be so easy that it would break his killing rule.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's a much better idea.
You'd have to try and rationalize, like, I could take out all of these people so easily, they wouldn't trace it back to me. No one would care. It would be ruled as natural causes. There'd be a massive temptation.
Raven, do you think the Borg would do well in the Star Wars universe?
They would probably.
Yeah, they'd probably be okay.
I'd be curious.
Oh, we got to go back to the forward bunker.
Yep, we got to report our success.
All right, let's go.
I'd honestly be curious to see them fight the Uzon Gong, because they'd be like two different extremes.
Yeah, for sure. Or the shoot, I lost my train of thought.
Let me know when it comes back to you, or is it still boarding at the station?
It's still boarding at the station.
All aboard! I can't find my ticket. Listen. I heard that Dairy Queen is okay. If you want to the problem is Dairy Queen can be good, but the Dairy Queen near us is not good. It is not good.
Not at all.
It's not like Chick-fil-A, like there's a consistent quality to each one. It's kind of like McDonald's, where like, okay, one might be good, but the other's going to be hot garbage. And we couldn't just call us out there.
Talls will come home to find nothing but ashes.
Good. They will have no choice but to strike, and we are ready for them.
Commander! There's reports of a Talls attack.
Excellent. What wing are they headed for?
No wing, sir. They're at the power station. They're overrunning the guards. They brought bombs.
These Talls have no fear. Even when their army is at its last breath, they want to take us down with them.
Yeah.
If they kill the power station, we'll have no heat. We'll have to evacuate, or we won't last past nightfall.
Heading that way now.
I'll call for reinforcements from a Deimos orbital. They should be able to land within the hour. Just get to that power station, and quickly.
So, I understand there's like a rush or something, Lark? We need to hurry somewhere?
Maybe. We gotta go the other way. Oh, wow, that is a trek. Honestly, it'd be closer to, you take the speeder to the first base.
Yeah, that's what we should do. Let's take the speeder. First, I'm going to sell some junk.
Do you require medical attention?
Alright, sold the junk.
Be well.
Where's the speeder guy? Did I miss the speeder guy? There's speeder guy.
Speeder guy.
Speeder guy. He lets you ride on speeder. Why? Okay, Dorn.
Travel route is confirmed.
Whee!
Back to Dorn, the most secure base there is.
Anyway, Raven, who do you, a series in For Honor about which armors will be the most accurate for the heroes? Another YouTuber started one, but he hasn't picked it back up. What armor would be most accurate for the For Honor heroes? I mean, I could maybe talk about that. I don't know. That'd be something to consider.
And for some, that would be hard.
How would the Pokemon world fare in Star Wars? Okay, now you're just asking random shit. Like, really?
Listen, I think Arceus would be fine, but seeing Palpatine control it with a Master Ball would be kind of funny.
Hey Raven, how would the Daleks from Doctor Who fare in Star Wars and Warhammer?
Okay, here's the thing about Doctor Who. Their writing is so OP and BS that the Daleks are going to do whatever they want unless there's a magic man with a screwdriver around, and that's why they piss me off.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Doctor Who. The Daleks, I don't think would do well.
Honestly, like, if you treated them, like, if they didn't have writers protecting them, people would reverse engineer their technology and then blast them. But no, they can do time travel. Maybe we'll just go back in time and, piss off.
I would just love the Adeptus Mechanicus to break them apart and see how does this function?
Yeah, well, like here's the thing. They all
shoot by him! Shoot by him!
Okay.
Ah!
You got caught.
I got caught. Hey, at least I tried.
Yeah, the thing is, like, what I love is that they'll say, like, the dogs are so great, and you just can't stop them. You're just so unstoppable. And then the doctor just says, shoot at their eye stalks and blind them. So regular bullets can damage their eye stalks, and then they're worthless in a week, and those are their good points. And you're telling me other sci-fi factions couldn't possibly deal with them? Which also irritates me because the Doctor has been proven to regularly blow up humans' munition factories to make sure that the humans don't get too powerful. He wouldn't want his precious pets to no longer need him.
I feel like we should get back to talking about Star Wars at some point.
Sorry.
No, I'm not blaming you. It's just everyone's
Doctor
asking.
Who irritates the piss fire.
Oh, I get that. I don't blame you for feeling that way.
Doctor Who is pretty much napping if you think about it. Yeah, in a weird way.
In a weird way, it is, but Lovecraft had more self-respect.
Because I really don't enjoy having an errant and like interdimensional being lecture me about, 21st century British stuff.
I'm gonna stop this from blowing up. There we go.
Seems impractical. From now on, we're letting the Chiss design this stuff.
Alright, we gotta go a little deeper in.
Raven, have you ever heard of Project Blackwing?
Nope. I'm not familiar.
I think I have. Is that what the zombie thing?
How much do you guys buy into the theory that Palpatine is evil because he was preparing for the Uzon Vong?
I think that actually was, like, he wasn't evil for that. That was just a benefit he was doing. He would have done it without the Uzon Vong, but that gave him a good reason to go for
I don't. Here's the thing. I think he was still evil, but he still like had an ulterior motive as well.
Yeah, I do find it hilarious that like when the Uzon Vong hear about what the Galactic Empire was, they're like, well, we dodged the bullet.
You'll live.
We could come just like a decade or two earlier. Like if Thrawn was going up against those biological abominations, by golly, there would have been
Thrawn was brilliant.
I'll tell you what. Quit staring at me with them big old bug eyes.
What are you talking to me for?
I wasn't talking to you, I was talking to the Talls.
Oh.
You them weird bug eyes.
Alright, we gotta go all the way down the hall now.
It's for real, and it's been fun, and I believe that I have the fortune saying to do one, but I must
Alright, thank you, that one man. I'm glad that you got to join in.
Appreciate all you do.
Well, we will be streaming For Honor tomorrow, so be sure to come in for that.
Indeed.
And then Saturday we will be doing a response video live, also about Star Wars. We'll be responding to LED's video about why Star Wars is secretly peddling Satanism.
You know, when I started to look into Christian apologetics, I did not think I would be getting into Star Wars apologetics as well.
Well, this is the same group that tried to argue that... Actually, no, guys, this is really funny. How many of you guys have seen my video where I responded to LED about Tolkien and C.S. Lewis being...
LED be making flashlights?
But about calling them, like, cultists. Apparently, and I only just found this out, sometime after I released my video, they went back and edited out the part where they said that they were part of a cult. So apparently they heard what I had to say.
Yeah, we're not happy. We see you cower like the fearful animals and you die like them. We've been slaughtering you.
We've killed dozens of Talls.
I see you haven't been briefed on our track record.
Get ready. Our champion, the Slayer of the Sith, comes this way. He shows you pain. You die in failure, like your Colonel Vanis. Alright. Well. Let's see. Everyone talk smack until the lightning storm comes and gets them. Oh, good lord, they went down like a sack of potatoes.
Wow, y'all real tough.
Oh, is this the champion?
This is your big champion?
I'm shaking, I'm shaking.
Ooh, he can punch though. Give him that.
Yes, but can he block?
I'd like to introduce you to my friend.
Oh, nice.
Rock solid.
Filthy Monkey meets General Mountain.
Hello there, Mr. Mountain.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Ooh.
Man, that was one tough dude.
I think. Where the heck were you boys?
Lieutenant Oron reporting in, sir. Our company is on the ground and we have secured the perimeter.
Did he escape?
Tell me you cut off their retreat.
We cut them off and cut them down. There were a lot of them, but they didn't break through. We'll finish up here. If you return to Dawn Base, Commander Triton will no doubt want to congratulate you in person.
Yes, indeed.
All right, let's fast travel back.
To Dawn Base.
To Dawn Base.
For Rogel Dawn.
For Dawn.
Still a more mature response than PBS.
Anyway, you guys watch Star Wars 40K? Yeah, I've seen it.
It depends. Who are you talking about? Like Eckart's Ladder? Then yes, I have seen it.
I'm probably not going to answer any more questions asking how would X fare in Star Wars, because that's just getting very repetitive now. It's just people say, like, eventually you're going to say, how would Lord of the Rings fare in Star Wars? How would Harry Potter fare in Star Wars?
Listen,
how would Joe Biden fare in Star Wars? Like, after a while, it's kind of like, I'm tired of answering that question. So let's move on to other topics.
Legends, Grievous, or Darth?
Hey Raven, what's your opinion on the writer's strike?
I find it hilarious.
I think it's very funny.
Now, listen, I'm all for people, getting paid what they're worth. However, the way I see it, it's funny to me for two reasons. One, the writers of Hollywood, in recent memory, have not been doing the best of... Good Lord, you start flying. But they haven't been doing the best of work. And so they're saying, hey, but still they want better pay, which, it's expensive to live in LA. I get it. But at the same time, some of the demands are like, hey, we want you to hire this certain amount of people on any given project, and if you don't, you're penalized. It's like, and you have to hire us even if we're not doing anything. It's ridiculous. But at the same time, it's great because they're not producing any more crap. All the late shows are not
managed to hold off the entire Tolls, Commander Force.
Make sure that dribble
Sounds incredible, to be sure, but here, I'll let you talk directly. You all have the thanks of the entire base. We were just expressing our amazement. May I introduce Moff Braynor, overseer of the Hoth system, among others.
It's an honor.
Not for you, Dawn Base would have been lost, and all the outposts that depend on it. It is for that reason I ask you your opinion. Would you say Commander Triton or just Captain Udris was more instrumental in the base's defense?
Why do Sith troopers look like they're wearing buckets on their heads? Yeah, I haven't liked this.
I would have said Udras.
Yeah, it's just Commander
Captain Udris's advice formed most of our key strategies. We relied on him heavily.
That is as I expected. Very well. Captain Udris, you are now Colonel Udris. I am putting the base's welfare in your hands until further notice.
Good job, buddy.
Seems you've broken down a few barriers, Colonel Udris.
I thank you. This is unprecedented. You do me great honor, Moff Braynor. I will have the base at inspection quality immediately.
Sir, if I might ask, do you think the enlisted men will have a problem taking orders from Colonel Udris?
They do shoot them.
You mean, will they refuse orders from a Chiss? They will at first. Then they will be made examples.
Ooh, I like that.
Udris is gonna need your help, dude. Don't leave him hanging.
You could demonstrate your commitment by helping win the men over.
That is an excellent idea. I will begin immediately. Thank you, Moff Braynor. Colonel Udris.
Which is actually pretty good and rare amongst a lot of Imperial officers.
Well,
actually
that
might
went
square
as
up.
unexpected.
I suppose we should be happy we don't have pirate problems here.
He's referring to another security failure. Captain Revar at Leth Outpost lost a reactor substation to the Whitemore pirates. We have asked much of you, but Captain Revar has not, and his soldiers desperately need relief at the Leth Outpost. If you have the time, look in on them.
Alright, excelente. Well, what's our time looking like? We got time to at least get to the outpost. So let's go to the outpost.
I'm up and away. I will never take that man seriously with a silly little name like that.
Alright, anyway. Raven, I know your opinion on zombies, but what do you think of Project Blackwing? The virus is Force-sensitive, sentient, and has the Flood's ability to grow in intelligence and more infected. I think the same thing I do about all zombie viruses. They mostly bore me. Hannah, I will never take them. Very, fair enough. Just like the oldest buckethead, Megatron.
My raptor could eat you.
My raptor could eat you. No.
What? You went over the helmet.
You went over my helmet.
Honestly, like some of the Sith troopers' helmets aren't too bad. Like the ones on Korriban, I actually think are alright.
And go.
But yeah, like the Republic Commandos have the best armor as far as just regular soldiers go.
Oh, for sure.
But the Mandalorian armor is still amazing.
All right, we got to take the speeder.
Yeah, I think we can finally leave this zone.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Oh, these missions.
I don't dislike Hoth. Just
I don't know why they call it Hoth. It should be called Cold.
All right, settle down.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
Let's go. Wee da 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 da. Anyway.
What do you think of Imperial Warlord era and Legends? Oh, it's pretty good stuff.
Yeah. Raven and Lark, what's your opinion? Raven and Lark, what's your opinion on some people legitimately thinking the Empire is more moral than the Republic? I think that's laughable.
I mean, you might find individuals more moral in the Empire than some people in the Republic, but the problem is the Republic at least has a lot of flaws, but at least there's something to it, and it has a chance to reform. The Empire, as it is built, would need a complete and total overhaul. The only way the Empire could truly and effectively be redeemed if the Emperor was overthrown and a more Revan-style Sith sort of took over.
Right. The Empire's not beyond redemption, but it would need an entire overhaul. The Republic, at the very least, is on the right track. They just have corruption.
Yeah.
Like, the way I look at it is this. You either have the Republic, which has hidden corruption, or you have the Sith, which is open evil. I won't even say it's corruption, because they're not... Because they're just like... No, we're unapologetically evil bastards.
That's it.
But that's what makes them fun. Captain Revar, what's up?
I'm coming.
You like my raptor, Captain? He likes you, and he's hungry.
What is this? I asked not to be disturbed. No matter. It is a rare sight to see a stranger here, let alone more than one. I trust you have come to help. I was busy calculating our chances in case the Republic attacks. It looks grim. If they bring a force of any real size, we're doomed.
If you have enemies, send me at them. You will be safe soon enough.
Our skeleton crew is willing to fight, but we need automated guns to make up for the lack of numbers, and those eat power. What we really need is to tap into the nearby geothermal power substation, but it's been taken by the White Maw. We don't have the manpower to take on those pirates.
The White Maw?
We've got a
The
base
White
out in any
Ma! What are you doing hanging out with pirates?
Ma, when did you turn white? I thought you was black!
Criminals are no threat to me. Frozen ones less so.
The White Maw's Hawks are more like an army than criminals. Our kill ratio for them is about 1 to 10.
Wow, that
is an energy.
I don't know what that says. Does that say they're really strong or that you're really pathetic?
Divert flow back to the outpost. With that power, our guns will be
I hope
operational
I haven't asked too
and
many
give us a fighting
questions.
chance.
Empress
Go in strength.
You haven't asked enough questions.
Ask more.
We get asked. People ask us questions all the time. Like we have some people who it's just like, it's even questions that don't even make sense. It's like we could be playing For Honor, right? We could be in the middle of a conversation about the Templar Knights, and then someone would ask, "Hey, what devil fruit from One Piece would you want?"
There we go. Oh, let me think about it. Because that's just not a question you just answer.
That's not a question you can just answer right there. That's like, and then that's where the moment when we go, wait, where did that question even come from?
Why are you on Hoth? So me personally, I'm here to devour the soul of a Force Ghost.
And I am here to hunt down a space pirate.
Stop laughing. It's we're promised.
We promised we're cool.
I'm here to devour the soul of a ghost.
Sounds like something from Dungeons and Dragons.
It does, doesn't it?
We're under attack, Lark!
Correction, you are under attack.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Okay, fine.
Oh my gosh, look at what the white mob look like.
They're so big.
No, look at what their faces. You know what they remind me of?
What?
I'm on fire!
Oh no!
I can do the future!
Just because they're psychic doesn't mean they're psychic.
They look like the creatures from Planet 419. They look like those future seers.
419. I'm gonna space Planet 413 Planet 419. No one gets to see the Planet 419. The population.
I did the future!
Oh, it's gonna get powerful. It doesn't do crap.
Alright, we need to go to the energy substation.
Raven, I finished the pick. I win.
Oh, you finished the pick? Already? Okay, Hannah did a pick for Cinco de Mayo. I'm very interested to see how that turned out.
Please be a ship of mayonnaise sinking. Please.
No, it's supposedly Claire with maracas.
This is also acceptable. If she's on a ship with mayonnaise sinking.
Well, I mean, it was a better idea than having Claire covered in mayonnaise. Then it would be mayo.
Yes, but the Chinese censors do it for some reason.
Yeah, I never understood the Chinese
For
censors.
those of you that don't know, like in anime, the Chinese media will censor blood
And paint it white for some reason.
Which I want you to think about why that might be.
Yeah, if a girl character is covered in blood,
I don't even think
and
that
they
is
paint
it's a
it.
girl.
Well, I mean, usually if it's a girl, it's a little bit more. But you know what? It's pretty messed up either way.
Yeah, we got.
Oh, here it is. Return to Captain Revar. Why do we need to return to him?
We just left.
Just have him call us.
Does he need us to hold his hand?
You know what? No. This is mess. Why does this dude need us to go back? Call us.
We're going back.
Are you telling us in the far-off future of a long, long time ago, you're telling me we don't have cell phones?
We have autocallers.
Oh, good for you. You know what I just said? What I just said there was a little weird, isn't it? In the far-off future of a long, long time ago.
Time is warped. Time is warped and space is bendable.
Aaron got the joke.
Yeah,
I can do the future. Gohan becomes the strongest, but doesn't do crap. Uh-oh, I froze. Okay, and I'm back. It froze on me for like half a second. And then
Well, of course you're on Hoth.
Lark, I hate you for being right.
You're dang right. Dang right. You take your time. I enjoy my lizard just staring him down.
I'm coming.
No. Let him. Make eye contact, buddy. I'm here. Sure.
Okay, I'm here. Let's do this.
You did it. We're running on geothermal power now. We blew a circuit when it came on, but that was easily fixed.
I didn't.
Why are you
Did
telling
the
me
house
about it?
prove difficult?
Yes, respect.
You're talking to a Sith after all.
They would have killed me if I let them. I believe a thank you is in order.
I'm sorry. I thought it went without saying that everyone in this base owes you a debt.
Yeah, she is a bounty hunter. She don't work
Now,
for
if
free.
you'll excuse me, I need to oversee the deployment of our sensors and
You could build a
weapons.
lightsaber, what would it look
We've
like?
already begun the installation of
It
our
would be
defense
very
systems,
shiny.
and we're on schedule to be done before nightfall.
Scheduled. You're evil.
Sir, the Republic frequencies are alive.
Wait,
with
he's
chatter.
wearing a white robe and he's a
Somehow
technician?
you
Is he
had
a
power surge
mechanicus who
just
forgot
now.
to be a
So I swept the
mechanicus?
bugs and I found this. An energy monitor.
No, it's with the ecclesiarchy.
Do we have a spy or a traitor?
Based on the Republic's
They die
internal
either way, I don't know why you're
communications,
asking.
They had this installed long before we
Spies,
took this
traitors,
outpost.
they all burn the
I
same.
only looked
Although
because
I
the
do
Republic
find
chatters
spies
so
burn with a
obviously
slight
shocked by the
nougat
influx of
sensation.
power.
Especially if they're from TF2.
They won't attack
Yes,
you.
they do.
There's a
They'll
red
bomb
spy
the
in the
main
base.
geothermal reactor to black out the entire sector.
Yeah, I don't want to alarm anyone.
Go on, I'm listening.
It sounds like they figure with us and a lot of pirates all on the same grid. One fatal blow is better than trying to take the
The
reactor
androids
over.
will be absorbed into the king android. Darth Vader's Luke's dad. Rosebud is a slut.
Spoilers!
If I were a gambler like the captain here, I'd
I
bet
think
on them.
It'd be uncomfortable if Hannah makes a female raven sink in what supposedly... No.
No,
the ship is filled with mayo jars, and it sinks into the Gulf of Mexico.
My name alone will destroy them.
Yes, I'm sure your confidence will serve you well, my lord.
I'm hilarious.
Zero Squad is the
Everything
Republic's
I say.
best. If you defeat them, just think of the humiliation.
Dang, when did Kenobi join the dark side? When he decided that he was tired and he wanted Satine as well.
Yep. Alright, let's see. We gotta go this way now.
Hey, we just came from that.
I know! It's just like, why do we need to go back? Just, you could have called.
Fine, it's more bonding time for me and my raptor.
Alright, let's go do these 2 missions, and we probably need to call it there because it's almost 10:30.
Probably.
Yeah, at least we got about 2 hours worth of game footage.
Yeah, we're doing alright. He's a made man.
He's a made man.
Grab shotgun, we need to protect the beacons. We need to protect.
Alright, I think we're going the right way.
Now we are going back.
I hope they let us go inside.
You're like a thing. Luigi says you get to live.
And more Assassin's Creed 2 reference. No, Brotherhood reference, I'm sorry.
Plot twist, you are the spy. He could be any one of us. It could be you. It could be you. It could be me. It could even be... What? He was obviously the spy. Look, he's gonna turn red right then. Look, there you go.
Now my favorite is still, this is a bucket, dear God. Wait for it.
Hey, Lark, I've been thinking, there are factions out there that
I'm turning this way.
Okay, you turn that way. See if I can. There are factions out there that are small or generally unimportant in the main game, like the Gunners and Fallout. You could call it Little Lamentations. I actually had a Little Lamentations once upon a time. Then TV Tokyo got upset because I made a Nazi joke.
Keep flying, don't let them stop you.
That's cute. That's cute. They're petrified with fear.
They should be.
Staring contest in India? No, she shouldn't. I'm on the fence. Part of me wants more Mandalorian Jedi, and part of me wants a Darth Mickey to stay as far from that idea as possible. Yep, don't give them any of your ideas because they'll screw them up.
I like how people will say, oh, the Empire's actually the good guys, but then they'll still equate evil people with Darths. Like, oh, they're actually the good guy, but Darths are still evil.
Listen, the only way you can say the Empire is good is if Darth Vader and Thrawn are... Darth Vader and Palpatine are dead and Thrawn's running the show. Thrawn's running the show, I'm fighting.
I made it. Ah, shoot. Alright, fine, we'll kill you.
Free of charge.
You know, the funny thing is, these guys could have lived longer if they just left us alone.
Yep, that's the general way these things go. We try and warn them, but no.
We try to just... Look, it's a Sith Lord and a bounty... Oh, some people are already here and killing for us.
Much appreciated.
I do not mind that a bit. I do not mind that a bit. And you droids!
Taking our jobs.
Turning into Alex Jones in space.
Did you not pick up on that when I started collecting Jawas?
No. Ray kisses her cousin!
I still love the memes. It was just like, instead of Han Solo, Anakin shows up to Kylo. It's like, she's gonna bury my lightsaber in sand. You have to stop it.
That's a great way to dishonor Anakin's legacy. Just like, here, let's bury his lightsaber on the planet that he hated. And both Luke and Anakin wanted to get off of Tatooine and never come back to it. They both never wanted to be there anymore. They hated Tatooine. And where is she going to bury their legacy? On Tatooine. Right outside of the freaking house where Luke was trapped by his own aunt and uncle. That is such a disrespectful way to end their legacy. It just goes to show that they have no respect or understanding of Star Wars. Lark, you coming, bro?
Sorry, I was caught up with someone who was literally immortal. Like, I kept on damaging them, but they kept healing before I could put them down. So I am coming, I promise.
Hurry up. I'm waiting on you, bro.
I'm moving as fast as these stubby little legs could take me. They wouldn't let me ride my raptor inside for some stupid reason.
Hurry up!
I'm sorry, one of the big doofuses found me. Now I'm going to fry him.
What do I need to do so YouTube can let you play Dead Island 2 with Lark? Nothing. YouTube's just not going to let us.
By the company.
We're in combat. Oh my gosh.
I told you, one of the goobers found me.
Lark, you're terrible at this.
No, they're still dying.
Do I need to come help?
Nope, it's dead.
Alright, now let's go.
It's a silver one.
I'm in.
That's great, buddy.
Alright, we got 2 items of interest. Let's deal with them.
Alright, barbecue. We got 2 entry to die. They're in the great Sidious after the battle. What? No.
What?
Do you think Kathleen Kennedy would let her Mary Sue self-insert character become evil? Absolutely.
No, that would never happen.
As funny as that would be, have it in Surprise, surprise. It's all just Palpatine's grand plan.
What I want to know is, how do they think Palpatine's dead for good this time? Like, he's come back like twice. How the hell do you think he's not dead this time? It's not like he hasn't been electrocuted before. Remember his fight with Mace Windu?
Yeah, but he was killed by Maul, therefore perfect dead.
And then, of course, I am all the Sith.
Because literally I'm the last one, so, you know.
It's like...
Physically speaking, I'm right.
But here's what I think. If that implies that he's consumed all the power of all the Sith in history...
Then he has annihilation power.
Yeah, and then Rey, I am all the Jedi. First of all, terrible line, terrible writing, just all around.
Yeah, just you can tell it was written by a dilapidated 8th grader.
Like you can't even act like these are good lines. You can't even pretend like this is good writing.
Yeah, I never like what I love is people are just well, this is still better than the prequels. No, it isn't.
No,
I would take 1,000. I don't like saying to this.
Like that whole line of like. It's not about fighting what we hate, it's about saving what we love. Right. That line is the worst line in Star Wars history. Like, people who say, I don't like sand, or love has blinded you, or any of that, like, whenever, I'm like, no. People always say George Lucas writes the worst dialogue. Have you heard this bullshit? Like, it's... People who defend the sequels... Look, you're allowed to like what you want. I won't take that from you. If you like the sequels, good on you. Glad you do. I just have to ask, how? I cannot understand how you would like them.
I have a buddy. I have a buddy that likes them. But the thing is, like, I question it. What about it appeals to you? And he's like, specifically the Last Jedi. But he just like, man, it's
I'm dead. How did I what?
It just subverts your expectations, man. I'm like, yeah, but in a bad way.
It just subverts your expectations. Subverting your expectations does not mean good. I think people always get that. I hear that a lot. Like, dude, it just subverts what you expect. It's not what you expect. You know what? I wouldn't expect Luke to grow 3 heads, wear a Hawaiian shirt, and do the cucaracha.
Gotcha. Granted, that would be a better idea.
Maybe a lot better than what we got. But just because I wouldn't expect it doesn't automatically make it good. Alright, I deactivated the bomb over there. Did you get credit for that?
Check. Yeah, I think we're good there.
Okay, then let's keep going. So now we gotta leave this room and go down this way.
Correct.
But yeah, that's half the reason I wanted to make Liya Tai in the first place, because from the way I see it, Liya is just an all-around better character. She's got motivation, she's got goals, she's got weaknesses, but she's also got strengths. I've got a lot of ideas that I want to do with her character. I wish that I could tell y'all more about her, because then I feel like we can have good conversations, but if I do, it'll spoil a lot. I know. But I just hate that I wanted to do this stream so badly because I wanted to talk about Liya Tai, but there's not a lot I can talk about.
You're right, Spaceballs is the true proper Star Wars. Spaceballs 2, The Quest for More Money.
Okay, there's Orient Tai.
I think.
I don't know what he is. What are you?
Oh, he's that little thing that played music in Jabba's house, I think.
All civilians need to evacuate the station. Step away from the console with your hands on your head.
I'm not going anywhere, Skip.
I said,
Are you
step
sure
away from the
you work
console
for
with your
Republic?
hands on your head.
Mind if I put it?
Excuse me, please.
Wow, that was the most polite Sith I've ever
Pardon
seen.
me, I need to zap fry you. I just said excuse me, and you're going to attack. See, this is why we can't have peace in the galaxy. I'm trying to be nice here.
Why am I dazed?
Just my sheer stupidity.
Come on, kid. Cook him! Cook him! Where'd he go? Oh, he was. Your giant monster was covering him. Alright, now let's talk to Little Elephant Man.
No, it's not the pink elephants. They're crusading? Gosh, that's an advertisement for the Republic if I've ever heard one. They're on a crusade, sign me up.
It's obvious I'm not here for your benefit. Why aren't you running?
Hey, when they try and blow up, I take it
You provide the expertise, and the Empire will provide protection.
Suck it right to his face with a blaster in front of you? That takes some cojones, my friend.
There they are! Get them!
Got another target for Speaking of another target for lightning practice. Hello, boys!
Alright, let's waste them. Raven and the Disney Empire slowly breaking down. They're going to be a massive force that'll knock them down. I'm glad that they're falling apart. I really could not care less about the Disney Empire.
They've added too good for too long.
There we go. There we go.
Well, the troop of barbecue.
There we go. Waste them. Waste them. Now we got to return to the commander. No, we're not. We are not doing that.
We still got stuff to do in this cave. We're not doing that.
No, we're done with everything in the cave, but... Or are we? I don't even know.
No, we're not. There's like one of your missions in here.
Well, let's do my mission, then we may need to call it.
Okay.
Just because it's getting late.
It is getting a little up there now. Sand does get everyone. Yes, it does. Anakin tried to warn everyone, but did they listen?
Oh, I froze. There we go. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're back.
And so you're back from outer space.
Well, once we get done, we'll ask a few more questions to the audience. Y'all can ask us a few questions, and then we'll probably close up the stream.
Yup.
So let's see what this mission is in this cave that we've got.
Yep, you got one a little bit further down.
Well, let's go do it. Try to avoid fighting if we can, so that we can get through this quicker. These are the pirates.
Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, the funny thing is, I like pirates, but come on, the One Piece pirates could kick y'all's ass. Off we row through any weather. Navigate storms till we find that treasure.
Storms, you say?
Off we row, never say never.
You just said it twice.
We will soon find our course through the Grand Line. Unfreeze, there we go. Yeah, that's probably a good sign that it's time to start wrapping up when the game starts freezing up repeatedly on it.
Could the Old Republic use the world between worlds within the Sith holocron?
What?
Possibly. I'd have to look into it. I agree with you on subverting expectations. Dying and restarting expectations, but that doesn't mean I'll start hanging around fast food kitchens.
Very true. Like that's the thing. People subverting expectations can be good, but the key is that the subversion has to be better or equal to what you expected to happen. And so when we heard that Rey was going to go find Luke Skywalker, what we expected was for her to train under him and learn from him and help him find redemption, or at the very least, figure out why he was missing all this time. Instead, we found a begrudging hermit who wanted nothing to do with her or the Republic or his friends, being completely different from the character we knew. And yes, we didn't expect that. No one expected that. But is it what we wanted to see? No, that is not what we wanted to see, and many people were upset about it. And rather than the creators saying, oh, well, we must have misunderstood what the audience wanted, or we didn't really understand the nature of the story we were creating, what you decided to do is say, no, we know better than you. You're all just bigots. All right.
I don't understand.
All right, we need to turn here.
And the bones of Ferocian forever will be.
Whoa, buddy, we're just salvagers. Don't want no trouble.
No trouble, no
Ain't getting paid to catch blaster fire.
I'm not here to kill you yet.
Relax. I'm not interested in blood. I'm looking for Slam Streaver. Blizz sent me.
Blizz? You're pulling my leg. Really? I'm glad to hear the little guy's okay. Never sat right with me, what Voss done to him.
Blizz said you could help me find some equipment.
I'm just an old part picker. But I reckon if Blizz sent you to me, he knew I could do you some sort of good. I'll do whatever I can to help. What did Blizz send you for?
I need a couple of your heat resistors and a 3-phase field frequency tuner from Blizz's stash.
Heat resistor's no problem. That phase tuner could be another story. Foreman divvied up most of Blizz's stuff between the salvage crews, but I'll have a look.
Okay, so translate for me from techno jargon.
Find the gobbledygook with the blizz and blattle.
Alright, good. Fully
You're in
understand.
luck. Everything you asked for is here. What's left of Blizz's stuff, too. I appreciate it if you could get that back to him. And tell him I'm sorry, would you?
That's cost extra.
That much I can do.
Thanks. That means a lot to me.
See, that jaw was
About time we pack it up. The foreman's gonna figure out we helped you, and he won't take kindly to that. We ain't much good in a scrap, and likely won't get far without someone who is.
Lend a hand?
No problem. Just watch out for the shrapnel.
I'll cover the rear.
Come on, boys. We're getting out of
Can a
here.
strong female character be done right? Yes.
Yes, there are lots of ways to do strong female characters.
But the key is to focus on just making a strong character rather than focusing on the...
Gotcha.
Right. Like, take characters like Hoth from Avatar.
Yep.
That's the next thing.
Focus on making them a unique character rather than just making them the best step.
Alright, let's move. Wait, what are we doing? Hold on. Oh, we gotta keep fighting these things. I'd rather not. He seems like a nice fella. We're blowing up robots. How can you not enjoy this?
What are you doing? Why did you do that?
Alright, let's see what this hologram has to say. Getting a call.
We ought to be able to make it from here. Thanks for sticking your neck out for us. We'd have never made it.
Take care of yourself, Slam.
You too, darling.
I actually have noticed.
You take care of Blizz for me, yeah?
Yeah, Jack was saying, have you noticed that the people that throw the purpose to use the ISK or foe label wouldn't know what Russian was if it had jackboot on their face?
Oh, we're not done here. We got to go a little further down.
Do it!
Yeah, we got to find a dude.
Like, find him, or do we have to help him find himself, man?
Dude.
Well.
Alright, I'm going to need your help dealing with these. I just thought you were going to say kill it.
Alright, level 48.
You're level 48?
Yes, I am.
I'm actually 3 ahead of you. Yeah, I remember. Hey! You watch yourself there, Lark. Fight orders.
So, is he strong?
Hey, listen, bud! He's got radioactive blood! Don't question it! Alright, here's the guy we're looking for.
What up? I'm a cow with 3 eyes.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Your princess is always a good villain. Did the pig people count? Because, I mean, like, they're carrying...
It's not gonna be the only thing burned into your skull.
Ooh, getting a little bit.
No, we can take
I'm not gonna enjoy this, but maybe it's for the best.
Excellent.
Yeah, apparently he's a very lonely son of a gun. Yep, that's what I'm doing.
Good old lightning always solves the problem.
Alright, now we gotta go back to Blizz. Do you want to fast travel back?
Do we have anything else to do in this room?
In this room? No.
Let's head out of this room in case we got something else to do.
Alright, let's do that.
We're still in that.
Hey, Raven and Lark, what is your favorite orc clan from Warhammer 40k?
I can't remember the name, but the ones that are the richest just because their teeth grow faster.
I like that.
That amuses me.
Alright, let's
yeah,
check the
there
map.
is something else we gotta do in the game.
Yeah, it says, we gotta... It looks like it's a part of your mission, too. So maybe it's a group mission?
No, it's a group mission.
It says it's shared with you.
Alright, well, we'll go over and do it.
No, hold on. Looking at this, it says we need to return to Captain Revier. So it looks like that's just a bonus thing. See?
You're killing them slowly. It's
Here, let's just kill these guys and that'll prove it. Let's kill these two and that'll prove it. According to this, it says we gotta kill 2. Let's just see what happens if we kill them.
Killing them doesn't solve the problem. I don't know. It's not a problem.
Gotta kill 1 more. Yeah, that's defeated stage 1. The other one is just stage 2, so yeah, it's just a bonus thing. Alright, let's finish them off and then fast travel.
Alright, fast traveling back to the base.
Let's go to Lay Outpost. Or wait, no, I gotta go back to Dorn Outpost to talk to the little guy. Remember?
Alright, back to Dorn base then.
And then that'll be where we call it.
Got it. Lamentations on the Galactic Empire? At some point, maybe.
No, don't hurt the cute elephant. We're past that, dude.
We wouldn't hurt the cute elephant. It would hurt us. Or the elephants
Aaron, are you drunk right now, bro?
Fast great.
Aaron, that's great, guys. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No. Okay. Oh, whoa, what the?
It's like you're logging out early.
Yeah, the game wants me to just stop for the night.
Maybe we just need to call it there.
No, let's just go in and talk to him, and then we'll be done. But the game clearly wants me to stop for the night.
No more.
The game's like, you have been streaming and playing for way too long.
How dare you bring attention to this game?
Whoa. Okay. All right. Yeah, it's really upset with me. Let's wrap this up fast. Come on now.
They want us to zap.
Whee!
Oh, shoot! Ow.
It actually does damage each time we land. That's awesome. Okay, I gotta go talk to the little Jawa.
What's your favorite unique tier in it? I just like the look of like the regular jeans to it. I think those look fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
I'm not a fan of the Cthulhu looking ones.
Yeah, they're not as cool.
Aaron spent a little bit too much time in the cantina. Getting drunk on fermented blue milk, man.
It's crazy. Alright. Let's go talk to him. Hopefully the game will hold out long enough for me to finish talking to him.
Hopefully we can bust him out.
I like that.
Come on, little dude.
Little dude, it's up, Blizz.
What's up?
Slam asked me to bring you this.
The coconut JPEG is barely holding the game together.
Kodva kinisibe liwenezin walezek handaleno. Cosa bantulu lutenga. Oko hamasusi helulu. Riwatini aruba. Che cosa niente baba yara fara. Ivana perge. Kelizi aisli nited mimini.
Could be worse. You could have been left with nothing at all.
Fime nekile ogen fuzo nalapo. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazu yaya. Tini epatebu. Kebeyote yatata. Relompi niete bombom. Ayata suta un titi. Asuna duka rapta darokawa. Chumikwa waflo. Karuza suga baknovo. Ubalare dukia buja.
Saying we should invade the Sudetenland?
What are you getting me into, Blizz?
Buja kalopo juvara kawanadabi. Chikua ibana iletas lusa domalumi. Chikosa bifanete mambe nenga unti. Fime nekile ogen fuzo nalapo.
I'm very confused.
Kansari penoshatsu. Aku sandantenko iki. No fuzo lampango no tipa. Yahosia daina. Ayapa shahara.
What's so special about Graddock that the Trandoshan would care if I kill him?
Baba Hamzuye, Luperiana Kudunzo. Baba Kirulok, Minotorka Kolopo. Basa Chakosa, Linchakan Fuhun. Obligundo Kita Baba Kawami. Omokobe Kawami Gabene. Nagwazi Niko, Nigaka, Kumbupi, Kumbababla. Kwabayinso, Yamayuka, Nikiti Dozonki. Choba the cast for and delay. Ayafa Jam Karuza, Espa Vandunta Vin. Kashi Yahosa Yadan. Topaton Loma. Responsa Ventuti. Akusa Mandega. Zenobada Hinakas.
He's not gonna have an army when I find him.
Zomblaba Nagazi, Labanazunumina Akawinu tonight. Kodva kinisibe liwenezin walezek handaleno. Go pudava dalva loma kefeskovan. Kimina ni halaneza nimba ni hala kamanahana. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazu yaya. Tini epatebu. Kebeyote yatata.
They told the voice
Relompi
actor
niete
when
bomba.
speaking into the mic here. Just say random Irish nonsense.
Just say things. No! Okay.
That was really cool.
No! Okay. It leveled me up. Let's get out of this room, and then we'll go. No! Hang in there, gang. We're almost done. Hang in there. We're almost there. Come on, get out of the room. Get out of the room. Yes! Okay. All right, right there. That is where we call it. Let's log out right now before it has a connection.
And there it is.
It's like, nope, we're done.
We will crash when we dang well feel like it. I'm not slamming you, I just want to know where to aim the turbo lasers. At the poles, my boy, at the poles. Buckshot on force users. That is the most effective. Someone needs to make a Star Wars language for dummies.
Okay, it looks like it did actually crash on us now. Yep. Okay,
Spore.
Let's give it a few seconds, see what happens. Zneech knows you're having fun. Yep, that's right. Okay, it looks like it's trying to get us out now.
Trying. Desperately trying.
It's desperate. It's spinning down there. I see it. It's trying to get us out.
It sure is trying.
Still waiting for Hogwarts. I beat the game, dude.
I think they're talking about Lamentations.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, we made it out. All right. Well, before we go, a couple things that oh, Raven, will you do a best Star Wars girl vid like your For Honor vid? No, because there are way too many girls in Star Wars to go over, so no way. I'm not doing that.
So we all know it's Marge.
Hey, Raven, how does the Peter Pan remake rank among the others? It's probably the worst so far. I would probably say the Peter Pan and Wendy movie is the worst one yet. But anyway, let's keep things focused on Star Wars for now as we wrap this up. I want to thank you guys for joining us. Before we go, I do have a question I want to ask. What did you guys think about Liya Tai? Did you guys enjoy her character, her design, and her story? Like, what do you think about all that? I'd love your thoughts since I kind of wanted to show her off in this stream. We'll see what y'all say in the chat once it gets caught up. We'll see.
Jedi likes her.
She was pretty cool. Okay, at least one person liked her. That is something.
She is amazing.
Awesome.
How could you
Thank
not
you.
like a Nautolan with an eye patch?
We want to hear more about her story. Well, the first two chapters are available to read now.
It's better than whatever they're publishing.
Awesome, awesome. Anyone else? Anyone else, or we need to wrap up? I think that may be it.
I think that's probably
Okay. So, well, at least I quite enjoy this new character better than a lot of Star Wars OCs, if I'm honest, canon or not. Thank you, appreciate that. Well, I hope that sometime we get to play her again and y'all can hear a little bit more about her. Again, if you want to hear her story, the first two chapters are available to read on DeviantArt. I'll try to leave a link to that either in Discord or the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. It has been a fun May 4th with you guys. And don't forget that tomorrow we will be doing a For Honor Friday. Tomorrow is For Honor Friday. And then Saturday we will be doing a live response video to the LED take on Star Wars, which is really bad. We'll be doing that at about, I want to say, noonish. I'll need to double check the time. But, yep, that's what's going to be happening over the next 2 days. And for those of you who only care about my For Honor stuff, yes, I'm working on the next For Honor video. I'm working on the Highlander Executions Rated. Where can I read her story? I will leave a link to the story. Actually, hold on. I got it. If y'all will give me just a minute, I will put a link in the chat for you guys. If you guys will give me just a minute.
If we have to. We should give you a minute.
Well, I don't mind doing it. I want to share the story. Okay, so... And now I will put it in chat. All right. Okay, there we go. I have posted the first chapter link in the chat, so if any of you guys want to read the first chapter and read her story, you can. It is called Priceless, a Star Wars story. That is chapter 1, and, you know, just for fun, I will copy and paste chapter 2 as well, since I can. 1 second. Gotta get the second link. All right, that's the second link. All right, so you've got both links to chapters 1 and 2, so you can read up on her story as it started. I hope you guys really like it. I'm working on chapter 3 right now. Okay, that about wraps it up, I think. Had a lot of fun with this. Lark and I love Star Wars, or at least what it was and what it is. We think that the fact that the Old Republic exists and the fact that Disney didn't use this to help build their sequel series or any of their series at all, the fact that they've made this uncanon is a travesty to me. I think it's probably the dumbest thing they could have possibly done. The fact that they have just this gold mine at their fingertips and they didn't even bother trying to touch it is ludicrous to me. Star Wars is one of the best. I would argue, and I know Warhammer 40k fans will hate me for this, I'd argue it's probably the best sci-fi story in popular media. It has a huge diverse world, a massive expansive galaxy, unique rules to its world, a unique mysticism. It's something that I find a great amount of enjoyment in. There's just so much potential to this world that I just don't see in things like Star Trek or Mass Effect or things like that. Not to say that any of them are bad, but I just feel Star Wars just does even more. And we will talk more about that when we do our response video on Saturday, but I know y'all are tired of hearing me talk about Star Wars and tired of this now, so we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Lark, anything you want to say?
Just want to say I had a blast with this. I love touching this game. I love messing around with Star Wars. It's just something I'm a particular fan of. And I'm glad you guys enjoy it.
All right, well, with that all out of the way, thank you guys so much for watching tonight. Let's see if I can't leave now. And
they also want you to put the link in Discord, too.
Okay, I will put the link in the Discord as well for all my Discord followers. While we're waiting on this to log us out, I'll go ahead and remind you guys that if you guys want to help support the channel, I have a Teespring store and a Patreon where you can donate and help the channel and allow me to continue making these awesome videos. And I think that's it. It looks like it's not going to log me out the normal way, so I'll have to turn off the computer. So with that out of the way, I want to thank you guys so much for all that you do and all that you allow me to do. And as always, I will see you in my next video. Take care.
Have a good one, fellas.